What is going on, everybody? This is the day we've all been waiting for. We've got a live play of Four Against the Great Old Ones today. Marcus, how you been, man? Am I coming through? Can you hear me? I don't know. Is this thing on? I imagine it is.
Yeah, hi. Give me a second. I'm trying to.
Yeah, okay.
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, cool. Love the background.
Thank you.
Love that background. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Where on earth did you pick that one up?
I made it.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, Miguel was kind enough to hand over the art for all his books without the titles and stuff, and I went ahead and made that out of it. Let me move out of the way for a second. Got to pick the direction. Here we go. There you go. I think my name covers up the rest of it, but it says "Explore the darkness within."
Definitely. And we're going to be exploring darkness without today.
Yeah, I know, right?
If my co-host shows up, that is.
I'm ready.
Oh, nice.
That's my journal. I'll be writing my notes in that one.
Oh, okay. That's your notebook. Yeah, I got mine's still sitting on the coffee table over here. That's where I played it. And there we go. Manny's here. Okay, cool.
Just hold up.
Him right in. Manny, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Good morning. By the way, everybody, I want to introduce you guys to Manny. Manny is a guy I work with, and I know he digs a lot of the same stuff I do. So I was like, I need a fourth player. Did you want to be it? And he was like, hell yeah. I was like, all right, cool. I just need to get to the book, and we'll go from there. And let's see, we got Stein going. Let the games begin. Well, as soon as Joe wanders in here, I do have some bad news for those of you who might have missed the announcement. Moots had to drop out. There are some real life issues right now with her that are all I can, without going too deep into it, it's kind of a mess. So whatever good energy you can send her way, because she definitely needs it right now. She needs all the support she can get. Definitely would be appreciated. Kind of a shame too, because she loves this kind of thing. Like, I got her started in basic fantasy, and she was like, okay, when are we doing this again? Because this can't be like a once a month thing. I need it like tomorrow. I was like, oh, that's going to be a bit of a stretch. But all we need for this are D6s, because this is a pretty simple and easy to run game. Like, there's nothing to it. And since she had to drop out and no one else stepped in for a fourth investigator, I was like, well, I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring and get a character together really quick. Marcus, what kind of a character are you playing today?
I decided I was gonna go with the occultist.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think it was like a couple weeks ago you mentioned, you were like, can I be an occultist? I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's claimed that one. I don't know what Joe's picked, but Joe thought 2 weeks ago we were doing this. I was like, oh, no, we're doing Elf Layer's Wasted Lands, promoting that. So I have no idea who he picked. Manny, who you playing today, man?
I think I'm going to go with Veteran.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I'm going for.
So
I'm completely new to this, by the way. So this should be a fun experience.
So am I. I've never played this game. I see that for the occultist, I start out with one spell. Mm-hmm. Does it matter what spell that is, or?
No. As a matter of fact, let me pull the book up real quick, and I'm just going to do a quick share screen here. Winder, that one. Share that. Okay, so kind of going back up here.
Let's do this.
Okay, so occultist. Say yep. So you get that. Let's go into the spells real quick. Sanity, insanity, activities. spells. Here we go. You know what? I just say, since they're not numbered, obviously, but let's say we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different spells. If you wanted to just randomize it, I would say grab a D8, roll it, and then just
that works for me. What page is that on?
That is on, in my PDF here, it says page 26, but it's actually page 22 is where it starts.
Okay.
As for me, I think I'm going. All right, I'm going to go with the private investigator type there.
Ooh, okay.
All right, 1, 2.
I got a name for him.
5. I got a 5 and a D8, which gave me Circle of Protection.
All right, cool. So now we got some defense there, which is a great thing. Let's say for private investigator or private detective rather. So 5 plus level. So I got 6 life and 4 sanity there. So unless Joe has something different, this one's going to be a little bit of a tank. Actually, I think the veteran will definitely be a tank.
Yeah.
All right, so starting weapons, I got a gun and brass knuckles. Someone's going down.
+1 in all defense rolls.
Okay, so let's say any kind of equipment. The private detective's got a pretty nice range of weaponry here that can be used. A regular, mighty, special, experimental. At half of his level, rounded down to all lore and occult. That'll work. Definitely. Let's see. So decide the field in which the detective receives this bonus. I'm going to go occult for that. Actually, Marcus, you've got occult tests, right?
Let's see. Occult combat. Occultists can damage incorporeal enemies at a rate of 1 wound per hit. Starting equipment is a cane. Test. The occultist adds 1 L to all occult tests.
Okay, so I will go ahead and make mine lore since you've got the occult aspect covered.
Now, what does it mean when I missed or I forgot what the +L stands for?
Plus level. So you're level 1 right now. So you're adding.
So I whatever I roll plus my level. Got it.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So I get +1/2 rounded down. That's gonna be fun. Okay. And basically what that I'll give you a breakdown of how this whole game works. So like whatever monsters or anything that we face, they won't roll to attack. We'll all be rolling to defend against them, and we'll be rolling their level. So if it's like let's say it's a level it's a level 3 minion or something like that, or a level 3 occult cult head there. So we like when we roll to attack, we'll roll our d6. I got a 1 plus my level, I think, plus whatever the weapons bonus is, and if it hits, great. If not, well, he missed.
Are we only ever rolling 1d6 and that's it?
As far as I know, I think combat. Let me go to that section just real quick.
Okay.
Let's see. Here we go. Defense phase. Here we go. So combat. So simple indication. D6 cultist means you roll a die to determine how many cultists you face. So starting out, we end up with 5 cultists. Okay. So now they're all going to be like minions with 1 hit point.
Okay.
And then combat's divided into rounds. So we each have an attack phase. And usually in the combat round, the attack phase precedes the defense phase. So all investigators must be involved in all combat rounds if possible. Helpers do participate in combat against vermin and minions. So they attack, and they're attacked just like investigators. But helpers do not typically participate in combat against bosses. Okay, so they don't attack. They don't need to defend.
Okay.
Because the bosses don't perceive them as a threat. So let's see. All right, so for each attack, you choose an investigator or helper, select a target enemy, a boss or type of minion or vermin or whatever, roll d6 and apply. So you're going to roll a d6 and apply possible modifiers. So if you carry multiple weapons, you have to choose which one you'll use in each attack before rolling.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, like I said, these are very, very simplified. Might even be oversimplified rules.
This is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See if
No doubt.
Let's see. We still don't. Where is Joe? Jesus Christ. This guy has been like every weekend chomping at the bit to get to this, and now he's not here. What the hell's going on?
And I'm looking through the book.
Yeah.
Where do I find the damage for my cane? I know I saw that canes were a weapon, but I don't see how that works.
Okay, let's see.
I know I saw it earlier.
Seriously? Okay, so let's see about weapons. I think the way they do it with equipments, here we go. Okay, regular weapons, no penalty or bonus. So knives, hammers, baseball bats, batons, brass knuckles, cane.
Okay, yeah.
Those are just regular weapons. Mighty weapons, you get a +1 to attack roll. So the guns, rifles, sword sticks, swords, axes, meat cleavers. Special weapons, you get +3. So if you got a Tommy gun, you got +3 to attack rolls. Dynamite sticks or grenade, they're single use. So you really don't roll. You simply roll D3, 3d6. So yeah, that's what. Oh, I'm gonna throw a grenade. Here we go. 3d6. I got 4, 2, and 1. It's the 4 that results there. So you roll 3d6. Apply the highest result. Apply the highest result as hits on the enemy. Lowest result is hits on investigators.
Oh, wow.
4 and that 1. So there's collateral damage to consider. You've got experimental weapons too. So get ready.
Manny, you got to be careful now.
Yeah.
Be careful with the grenades. This is Carl, stand back. This is going to get bad.
Oh, this is
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me get us at least started in a location.
Alrighty.
And then what I'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll roll for location first. Let's see. Let's get it started. Hopefully it shows up. Dude, where are you? All right, so just got to find. Kind of wish I'd picked the gangster now, but wouldn't have that lore roll if I did. All right, let's see what we got. So equipment, blah 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 blah.
Well, you started with the gun, right, Manny?
I have a bayonet and a rifle.
All right, cool.
So whatever he can't shoot, he will stab.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hell yeah. All right, so locations, here we go. So I'm going to roll and see which location we're starting in. I got us a 6. We are starting all the way. Are these beginning locations, I wonder? No. That's not beginning. See, I know it was in here where they give you a table of locations to roll. So I did roll 6. Where are we going?
Oh, doesn't it start on page 28? Oh, yeah, you're already in that area. There we go.
Starting locations. I know, like I said, I've played this before, so I know it's in here. Ceremonial caverns. Oh, okay. Got my Dreamlands table. Got my Arcana locations checklist. Runes of Light, free actions, clues. End of combat, defense phase. Come on, baby, I know it's in here. I've seen it. Where'd it go? This is... Okay, so apparently this PDF is not searchable.
Yeah, I just tried it myself. Yeah. Damn.
Oh, here we go. Length of the game, dice rules, playing characters, introduction. Okay, thought it said location for a second. Here we go. Here we go. Determine starting location by rolling d6. Here we are. So they got 6 major cities. Rolled 6. We're starting in Chicago. So for the people who've never played this, and you're doing this for the first time, obviously, all the way down here we have a map, which I've pulled up a couple times. So we are starting right here in Chicago. These little lines, they tell you how long it takes to travel. We have exactly 40 days. So I'm going to go ahead and make that in my notes over here.
All right, Chicago.
Till we're fucked. 40.
Oh, I see.
Okay, hey, guess who's here?
Hey.
Thanks for joining us, Joe. Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. You're only like 20 minutes freaking late.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what kind of character are you playing?
What has everybody else already grabbed? Because I know what I was planning on, but I don't want to overlap.
What were you planning on?
I was going to do a gumshoe.
The private investigator?
Yep.
Okay, I can change mine. That's cool. So I think I'm going to go with... I want to go with like the professor. Like the real know-it-all type. Let's see. Go back to the game because I gotta adjust stats now and weaponry.
Oh, okay. So this is actually a real tabletop experience because somebody showed up late and now everything's on hold.
Well, I'm sitting there going, he has been like chomping at the bit for this. Where is he?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. So I could change that life to 5, sanity to 6. Nope, not 5, 6. God damn it. Okay, so preferred weapons are going to be regular and experimental. That's cool.
And you said we have 40 days to get where?
Okay, so the basic gist of this whole thing is we have 40 days to stop a cult from bringing something, some cosmic horror into the world.
Gotcha.
And let's see. So I'm going to add aha. So I don't have to change a thing. I still have lore there, but I get +1 instead of +1/2. Joe, are you doing plus 1/2 to lore or occult checks?
Occult. I have seen some shit.
Okay. Okay, so I learn one spell per level per game. That starts at level 2, so I'm starting with nothing there. And let's see. I imagine. Oh yeah, he has a knife. That's his weapon. He has a knife. Cool.
A knife.
What spell did you get?
What's that?
What spell did you get?
I get nothing right now.
Oh, okay.
Because it doesn't start until level 2, but we're just kind of doing this like one-shot thing here. So
okay.
And that's the thing. This game has like replayability just built in. It's pretty awesome. And also, once per level per game, I can recruit a graduate student as a free action between activities or encounters. Now, that free recruit can only be used in Boston, Providence, Arkham, New York, St. Louis, or San Francisco. So I can recruit a graduate student once during the game, unless someone assigns me one. There's a lot of room for a GM to just kind of like, go rules as interpreted instead of just rules as written here.
Okay.
Because there's enough ambiguity there to justify that. All right, so
very quickly, something I asked you last week, but we weren't meeting. I was like, "Oh, we're gonna game," and then it's like, "Oh wait, we don't podcast today." Combat. The PI adds half his level rounded down to his attack rolls. Is that to a minimum of 1 or to a minimum of 0?
I would for now I would say minimum of 1.
Okay.
And on top of that, like I was talking before, for regular weapons, D6. So I'm just going to be rolling a D6 against a character's level. If you meet or exceed it, it hits. If you don't, you whiffed it. But when the monsters attack or the minions attack, we roll against their level to defend against them. So if they're level 3, you roll a 6, you've more than defended against them. If you roll a 1 or anything below that 3, you took a hit there, depending on what kind of weapon they use. So, but regular weapons are just 1d6. Mighty weapons are d6 plus 1 because there's a bonus there. And I think experimental and special weapons are plus 3. So, on top of that, we are starting in Chicago. So, I'm going to quickly just kind of roll.
The Windy City.
Yep. Chicago, the Windy City. Let's see, let's find Chicago real quick. And there we go. Just going to we're going to like investigate Chicago. So everything about this game is going to be broken down into time and how much time it takes. So I'll definitely be keeping the time record here. And where is Chicago? I tell you, the artwork in this thing is awesome too.
I really like the artwork.
For such a small book, it's so good. Here we go, investigating Chicago. So the actions that we could take, we could rest, equip, recruit, and investigate. So I think we're actually okay for now. So no one's playing our gangster today. But let's see. Okay, so here's how we do it. We can recruit people. And the way I've done it is, since it's open to interpretation here, we're all kind of gathered, so the story so far is we're gathered in Chicago, and we've been told, we need help. We got wind of a cult that is they're up to no good, and we need you guys to figure out what's going on. So we're the ones that got called in to help because of our our specializations in certain fields. So, none of us we're not really familiar with this just yet. We're just kind of investigating rumors. But the way the recruiting goes, we can recruit, like if each of us needs to recruit helpers, those, like it'll say right here, we can recruit a couple gangsters. That'll take a couple days. We can recruit a nurse. That'll take a couple days. I'm not going to do it 2 days for each one of us. I'll just do it 2 days concurrently because I'll consider us splitting up and going out and recruiting those. So does anybody want to recruit anyone? Personally, I'm definitely looking at that airplane pilot. That'll only take a day to do. Does anyone else want to recruit somebody?
I mean,
Well,
okay, go ahead.
Everybody was like, "Oh, someone else should go first." Look, I'm good in a pinch, but I think having an extra pair of hands isn't a bad thing. So I could go for some muscle. I could get somebody who can do some of that chin music. I'm more of a thinking, not a fighting.
Okay, so who are you picking for your helper?
If it's from this recruit list, I would actually snag the gangster we don't have. But I could just really do a veteran if people would prefer to be on the side of angels.
We do have a veteran.
I am the vet.
Okay,
Manny's our vet. So Manny's been through the I'm going to say the First World War because the second one hasn't quite broken out yet. So we're going to be saving the world only for Hitler to come, that fuckwit to come marching through with his jodhpurs and shit. But the gangster's a good one because that takes 2 days. Now that gives everybody 2 days to recruit, and your gangster has 2 life, so they're a little more sturdy than my airline pilot here that I've recruited.
What does the medium do for us?
The medium, believe it or not, a lot of these NPCs, these helpers that you're using, they do the exact same things as the player characters are listed. So for the medium, once per level, the medium can perform an exorcism that automatically destroys D2 undead minions or inflicts D2 wounds on an undead boss. So when used in combat, an exorcism counts as a medium's action for that attack phase. Alternately, an exorcism can be spent to remove a curse. The medium requires a new exorcism for each level gained. They also have plus level to attack rolls against undead enemies. She can damage corporal enemies at a rate of 1 wound per hit. And she also carries a knife. So
I'll recruit her.
Cool. Going back to Chicago. Manny, recruiting anybody?
I need to see the options again because we already have the pilot, we have gangster, medium.
So we're missing nurse, veteran,
nurse,
and that's it, I think.
A nurse would be a good.
Yeah, so I'll go nurse since I'm already the vet. So I think.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Having a nurse on hand is a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back to Chicago here, if I can find a freaking location, should have marked that page.
For Chicago, it's page 40 of the PDF.
Bringing decent people along with you on a combat.
Thank you. You're welcome. All right, so we've spent a couple days recruiting, so now they're with us. So we got 38 days left, and now I'll tell you what, Marcus, why don't you get us kicked off? Just roll a d6. Tell me what you got.
I got a 6.
Got a 6. Okay, so we're out exploring, and we're kind of tracking down the rumors, and we find the remains of a secret temple, the Church of Celestial Providence. The sect that congregated here was exterminated during the Great Fire of 1871, but that does not mean the place is empty. So we're going to test sanity against 4. So first things first, we're going to see what we've got here. So we got we've obviously got some flaming ghosts. So let's see how many. We got 1 flaming ghost. We're going to all test sanity. So everybody roll a d6. We're rolling against a 4. I got a 6, so I'm good.
Oh, I got a 1.
Ooh, damn. So let's see. Looks like you lose a sanity point there because it kind of took you by surprise.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Nice. So you got nerves of steel there.
I also got a 4.
Okay, so everybody but Marcus actually lost the sanity.
Leave it to the occultist to go.
Leave it to the occultist to get out. Like, what the fuck? All right, so let's see. So we do have a medium. This is a level 4 undead incorporeal minion. So let's see. I think for incorporeal, I think we could just attack and see what we got here. I'm rolling. Oh, I whiffed that one. I got a 1. Damn. So actually, tell you what, let's do initiative roll. We'll just roll a d6, see what we get. I got a 1.
I got a 3.
Okay.
I got a 1.
I also got a 3.
All right, so let's roll again because we just all tied. In fact, I'm going to grab another die because that one sucked. All right, so I've got 2 this time.
I got a 5.
I got 4.
I got a 1. Also, for those of you who are amused, I'm using dice from a thing called the Hell Games. All of my 1s are little pentagrams.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Marcus and Manny, what'd y'all get?
I got a 5.
5, okay.
I got a 4.
And Manny got a 4. Oh. All right, so that means Marcus, you get to go first. Manny will go next, followed by me, then Joe. And Marcus, go ahead and roll your attack. Let's see what you and your helper can do against a flaming ghost.
Well, I was considering in casting Circle of Protection. Is that something?
That's something you can do, yeah.
Okay. Now I can cast that on 1 investigator or 2 helpers. I will cast it on Manny since he's the vet, and chances are he's going to have to get a little up close.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will cast it on Manny. Now it says here, Circle of Protection gives +1 in all defense rolls for an investigator for the duration of combat.
Yep. All right. So if that's your action, and what about your helper? Is your helper going to do anything?
She can go ahead and let me go over to where she's at real quick so I can look at her stuff. For exorcism. She's going to attack with where was that? When used in combat, an exorcism counts as the medium's action for an attack phase. Because she said that she could attack incorporeal creatures, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have her attack one of the incorporeal enemies.
Okay, so we only have the 1, so she just needs to roll a 4 or better.
Okay. Are you rolling for her or am I?
No, you do.
Okay.
You roll for your helper.
All right, here we go. I got a 4.
Ha! Nice.
So,
right, so that one has. Let's see how much damage do we have on that one?
Says enemies at a rate of 1 wound per hit for incorporeal enemies.
Okay. So this is a level 4 undead incorporeal minion. Let's see what we got for incorporeal minions here. I think minions, you pretty much just one-shot them. I just don't know about incorporeal minions. Combat, here we go. Enemy morale, that's not going to do anything. Defense, I don't even think we're going to have a defense phase because I think she just one-shot that thing. She put that bastard on a t-shirt. Took him off the census again.
Nice.
So let's see. Minions here. Minions, activities, minions. You know what? I wonder if the plain text version is searchable. Let me see that. I'll pull that up real quick. There we go. All right, let's see if there we go. Okay. There we go. We got some entries here, and this is searchable. Thank goodness. Okay. So, recruit, equip, combat. Okay, I think, yeah. For example, vermin or minions, they have one life each. So she took that one completely out. Let's see. Typically, a successful attack inflicts 1 wound per hit. Incorporeal enemies are harder to damage. The medium, the occultist, and certain weapons inflict 1 wound per hit on incorporeal enemies unless otherwise specified. All attacks require 2 hits and a single attack to inflict 1 wound on an incorporeal enemy. So yeah, that one is gone.
Heck yeah.
Hell,
right.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Nice going, helper. Whatever.
Yep.
Miss Blavatsky, you have earned your stripes today. Sweet. So now we have arcane items to look up. There we go. I think that's going to be a little further down because we do have a table that we're going to have to roll on, find out exactly what we did get something.
Nice.
We ended up finding something. So here we go. Arcane items. Let's Joe, tell you what, roll a d6 and tell me what you get.
Sweet. We got a 5.
We got a 5. Okay, so what we found was a shining trapezohedron made of glowing stone. So let's see. I'll roll a d6 on that one just to see. Actually, no. We can discard it to roll a die and resolve the effect below, or we could just hang on to it. Which do you want to do?
What do you guys want to do? I kind of want to discard it and roll. Make things interesting, you know.
Yeah, you know, I'm not fully on board with taking the advice of somebody who got a little in-bing with a.
Look, hey, you're the one that got scared enough flaming fucking go. Marcus is never gonna live that down.
Look, the doc got a little touch. Okay, I think we should carefully consider his advice.
I'm inclined to agree. I think we should possibly bring it in for study.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best decision.
Okay.
But what better way to study it than to actually use it?
Yeah, well, if we study it, there's a chance we get something really cool out of it.
All
so
right.
that takes us down for one more day. So now we're at 37 days.
Hey, look, my mama always told me, look with your eyes, not with your hands. That's how you don't get arrested.
That's why you do the arresting, I take it, or at least turning them in. Snitch.
So we're at how many days? 37.
We're at 37. So we're still good. We're still on the right path. And I just need to take us back to Chicago.
Hey, look, I didn't get nobody arrested who I didn't get paid for.
That's true. Money is the motivation, and I do respect that. Okay, so we're back. We're back at our little hideout here. Here's a question: do we want to go out and investigate more, or do we want to go on to somewhere else? I think personally, I think investigating a little more, maybe getting another clue, maybe getting a lead out there, because we really only found the arcane item, and we encountered that thing out there, that the medium so eloquently one shot into non-existence.
Here's a serious question, and
yeah.
I'm going to invoke the thing that you never do in role-playing games because we're smarter than that. Are our henchmen stuck to us like glue, or can we divvy them up as a group?
Actually, our henchmen are helpers rather are with us right now.
Right.
The only exception here is going to be the airline pilot, because the airline pilot really doesn't have any real like weapons or attack, and I recruited our airline pilot to fly us to certain cities. That way it cuts down on our travel time. So basically the airline pilot is just waiting for a call from me to say, hey, take us here.
Well, I understand if the investigation role is an abstraction, but logically the way to actually do this is you put the doc and the occultist in the lab and go, okay, guys, look at the rock. Don't break anything.
No, we don't split the party. We're definitely not splitting the party.
That's what I was getting at. Is like,
yeah.
Can we do that and then like put the more conventional investigators to beat feet and canvas? But
well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay.
So that's why this is the equivalent of having like the wizard and the
right.
The human fighter, the elf, the dwarf, the halfling, and all that. So now, and believe it or not, in some cities, having the arcane item will actually have like our random die rolls, which is what we're doing a lot of.
Okay.
Those do pop up where we actually study the item itself.
Okay.
I kind of found that out the hard way. I believe it or not, I made some mistakes during that first game, and it led to some pretty hilarious results, and it also led to me like just barely eking out that first victory. So don't do what the things I do. It's a definite piece of advice. Never kick a fresh turd on a hot day, or as Patty would like to say, never play leapfrog with a fucking unicorn. So Manny, tell you what would you like? Would you like to roll for us and tell us what you get, and then we'll do more investigation?
Absolutely.
All right,
I would love to do more investigation.
All right.
I got a 2.
You got a 2. Okay, so well, we kind of pissed off the local criminal. Now, we have a gangster in the party, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, who has the gangster?
Me.
Okay. Joe, roll a d6. Tell me what you get.
I am a known dick, and I have a hatchet man. I got a 4.
Okay. Guess what?
Okay.
You get to roll the d6 again.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. 1.
1. Okay, so we haven't found anything of interest, but now we're down to 36 days, because what happened was thanks to Joe picking up the gangster was well known. He's well known on the streets. He's got that respect, and he stepped forward and he said, "Hey, these guys, they're with me. You start fucking with them, I will fuck you up right here." And they were like, "Yeah, no problem." They just kind of let us go, but we just didn't come up with anything. So I'm going to go ahead and roll and see what we get. I'll add a +1 to this roll because nothing of interest came up, and today we can add a plus roll to this table. So, or +1. Got a 2 again.
I mean, when you name Jimmy piano music, that only means one of two things: you either play the keys or you play a gun.
All right, you're watching with this fucking piano wire, you fucking. He's got Tommy DeVito in his fucking.
So why stop blasting?
I'm funny. What do you mean I'm funny? He's got a New York gangster in Chicago here. Okay,
No,
so
he's from the East Coast outfit. Got it.
yeah, he's I'm over here. I'm from fucking New York. You fuck with my guys again, I'm gonna fuck you up right here, you stinky horse manure smelling motherfucker. All right, so I rolled another one, add one, it got 2. We upset yet another group of criminals. And Joe, you want to roll that D6 again for us?
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
3.
Ah, shit. Okay, let's see.
Oh, this time they don't want to talk.
No, this time I don't want to talk, and I got to roll 2d6 because we're about to find out how many criminals we're about to deal with. Oh, motherfucker!
Look, they saw Jimmy Piano music arguing with the other gangsters and thought that they were making a move.
Yeah, and we're dealing with 9 of these assholes.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Look, Chicago.
Before we even get to fight the great old ones, we're gonna have to deal with street crime.
Jesus. All right, so we've got 9 of these guys. They're human minions. That means we can one-shot them. And we got
this, guys.
We've got 8 of us. Do we want to back out, or do we want to fight these guys?
Wait! Are you literally telling me that it's like some 1920s style West Side Story looking?
That's exactly what you're doing right now. That's exactly what this is. We are pretty fucked right now. But look, what's going on is this: we're only outnumbered by 1. Actually, no, by 2, because the airline pilot's not with us. So we're only outnumbered by 2. If we want, we can retreat, but we have to roll defense against all 9 of them.
You think we're a gang? And they're kind of right.
So we don't have the option to parlay.
We just tried that.
We tried to talk. Okay. They were like, no.
So like, all right.
Look,
you stepped on our fucking streets one too many fucking times.
Look,
we don't care what you're doing down here.
Look, we brought Chin to a knife fight. Unfortunately,
Oregon street crime.
Unfortunately for them, we brought Chicago Lightning for some Chicago overcoats. So let's get them fitted.
Oregon style Capone.
Hey, that's just called the Untouchables, man.
But we're touchable. Oh boy, are we touchable. If we want to live to see tomorrow, I think we need to decide like right now, because they're
all right, coming. Look. They put one of yours in the hospital, you put one of theirs in the morgue. They put one of yours in the morgue, you put one of theirs in an eldritch place. That's the Cthulhu way.
If only we had a Necronomicon on hand. All right, so stand and fight or run like hell?
Joking aside, I would prefer to preserve resources, but I also don't like the idea of them having free shots at us as we run away.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'll leave this one up to the private dick and the vet.
Oh, of course, the guys with guns.
Great.
Yep, that's right.
All right, what are we thinking?
I'm thinking we're looking at fighting these guys.
Okay, here we go.
I'm inclined to agree.
We got nine guys to one shot.
Oof.
So
right.
we got 9 of them so far. All right, so here we go. So Marcus, you want to roll initiative again?
Okay.
All right, so let's roll D6. I got a 5 this time.
I got a 4.
Oh wow!
I also got 5.
I got a 6.
4.
I was looking for trouble.
All right, so Manny, you and I can roll again just to break the tie. And this time I got a 3.
I got a 4.
Okay, so you're still at 4. All right, so and Joe, you say you got a 6.
Yep.
Okay, so it's going to be Joe, Manny, Marcus, and then me. So Joe, you get to roll first. You and your helper can go. So let's see what you got.
Okay, my helper also has a +1, so we basically pull out a pair of handguns and start blasting.
And since these are level 4, so you do have to roll 4 or better.
All right, that's 1-4.
All right.
And
that's 1 dead.
And 1-3.
Okay, you missed him. You hit a wall. So we're going from 9 to 8, so the odds are looking a little better. Manny, you're up.
All right.
Why does this always happen to me?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Did you add the? Okay, your first one you went, and then the second one you rolled a 3.
Ah, right. With his +1 attack, that's a 4. That's actually another dude.
Okay, so yeah, that's another dead guy.
Yeah. Okay.
So we got 7 down. Manny, you're up.
All right. I rolled a 5.
Roll a 5. Oh my goodness. Okay, what weapon are you using?
Oh, sorry. Rifle. It's blasting.
Okay. Is that a mighty weapon or a special?
It's mighty.
Okay, so you rolled. What was that again? 5?
5.
Yes.
So you got a 6. That definitely takes him down. We got 6 of these guys left. We done killed. We killed like 3 of them so far. Now they're pissed. And your nurse, what is he or she doing? Because I know they got a scalpel on hand.
They do. They also have a gun. The nurse has a gun.
Oh, cool.
So
okay.
the nurse. Let's see what the.
Let's see what the nurse has got.
I got another 5.
That's another one down.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're down to 5 of them. They are outnumbered, but we still got to take one out. Marcus, you are up.
All right. I think I'm going to attack with my cane.
You stop that, Sonny!
And I got a 6.
Oh.
+1, that's a 7. So
yep, that's another one gone. We're down to 4. That brings them down to.
What they fail to recognize is that my cane has a sword in it. So
the gunman was too busy laughing, and then the doc just sort of rolled up on him and like kicked him in the knee, and he fell down, and he like used the hook of the cane to strangle him. It's like, holy shit!
All right, so let's see about morale here. Enemy morale. So they lose half of their initial number, or they've actually lost more than half. Bosses and minions do not typically flee. They're going to fight to the death. All right, so
okay.
She's a nurse in Chicago, White. I'm pretty sure they are hardcore.
You want me to roll for the medium?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, she's going to do the same attack. Wait. Hold on. No, she's not. Let's see. She's got. What does she have? Preferred weapons, regular. Oh, she's got a knife. Okay, cool.
Oh my god,
we go.
Alright, gang.
There we go.
The gangsters aren't wrong.
Oh my lord. She got a 6.
Bro, we're putting people on T-shirts out here. Jesus Christ.
She got a 6. So yeah.
I was joking, but we're fitting them for Chicago coffins. Jesus.
Sleep with a fish's asshole. All right, so here we go. I've got it's just me, so I don't have my airline pilot. Let's see what I can do with this knife.
Great old one awakens, and everyone's like, "I'm walking in."
I whiffed it. Shit. Dr. Henry Jones, I am not. So now, okay, so we got to defend against 3 of these. So, Joe, you go first for the defense.
Sure. I got a 3.
Okay, well, they kind of took a piece of you there. How about your gangster?
You got a 5.
Oh yeah, he's okay. Manny, you are up.
All right.
Is that
got a
minus
3.
1 life on me?
Okay, so it got a little arm shot there on you.
Right.
And what about your helper?
She got a 6.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so now she's good. Thank goodness, because we need that nurse. Or we will in just a minute.
Yeah.
Marcus, you're up.
I'm attacking again.
Nope, you're defending this time, but same kind of roll. You just roll and roll against a 4.
I got a 5.
All right, so you're okay. And now it's us again. So Joe, want to teach these last 3 what we're really about, since they are too stupid to understand.
I mean, you'd think with the mountain of bodies they would have figured it out. Unfortunately, they're products of the public school system. They ain't that good at math.
Fucking pride over here.
All right, that's a 5 from me.
Oh, that's one gone.
And that's a 5 adjusted from the gangster.
All right, Manny, you get to teach this last stupid motherfucker why they should not have fucked with us.
I believe it's less of a shooting and more of an execution.
I got a 5.
That's it. They're done.
They're done.
They are gone.
You just roll up and shoot him twice on the back of the head.
Double tap. All right, so we've just spent a day killing a bunch of street thugs. We're down to 35 days, and all we've done is run to fly. All right, so
we came for 4 against the great old ones, but clearly we should be playing gangbusters.
That is true. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna roll and see what we got. We got a 3 this time, so here we go. This is going to be fun. So we visited we got a lead on an abandoned mine. We went there to check it out.
In Chicago?
In Chicago, of all places.
And it wasn't some.
Nope, never mind. Nope, sorry, I'm reading wrong. Here we go. Here we go. So the very next day, we're out investigating, and a swarm of black, oily, slender humanoids with membranous wings descends on us. So now it's time to test sanity for us and our helpers. Let's do initiative real quick. We'll just roll that d6. I got a 4.
I got a 5.
I got 2.
4, 5.
I got 2, and my helper got a 4.
Oh, do we roll for the helpers?
Actually, we'll just roll for us, really.
Oh, okay. Well, then I got a 2.
Okay, so Manny and Joe, roll again. Break that tie.
I got 4 this time.
I got 2.
Okay, so Manny, you and I need to roll.
Oh my god.
You and I need to roll. I got a 6.
I got 4.
Okay, so you got 4, 6. So it's going to be me, Marcus, Manny, and Joe. Now, we've got some night gaunts here. Let's start testing sanity. So we need to roll a 4 or better. Oh fuck! I just lost a point of sanity.
Yeah,
They just scared the shit out of me.
Another one.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, there we go.
I rolled a 4.
So let's see.
Okay, we have to roll a 4 or higher, right?
Right.
Oh god, I got a 3.
Oof. So
man.
someone got the shit scared out of us naturally.
Hey, look, I'll shoot criminals all day.
All right, so tell you what, Manny, roll me a d6 and see what you get.
All right.
Nobody told me I'd be shooting.
I got a 1.
Ghosts.
You got a 1? Okay. Guess what, guys? The Night Gaunts stole the arcane item that we had.
Oh no.
Yeah, they just.
I knew we should have used it. Damn.
They stole it. Damn it.
It's like the cult's onto us. They know we coming.
But thankfully, that's all that happened. Aside from they just scared the shit out of us. Okay, so let's see.
I mean, it's literal. I think the cult is onto us, and they sent the guns to get the thing, so we don't have it.
Yeah. So now we know something is definitely up. We've disturbed some spirits. We've had to fight gangsters.
What
now
are
we
gangsters? What if they were cultists disguising as gangsters?
I have no idea.
Now you're onto something.
So now that we've lost, we do still have some like lost life points. We have some lost sanity. Did we want to spend a day resting and recovering, or did we want to continue exploring, or what?
I do actually believe we've had a reasonably active couple of days.
We have.
And with how low life pools are in this, it's like, we should probably take the day while we still have a fair number of days.
Okay, so if we take a day to rest, you can pick. You either recover 1 life or 1 sanity, and we can do it again. Like there's no limit aside from what we have left in days on how many days we can rest and recoup. So if we really need that, that's a good one to do. Plus, Manny's got that nurse.
I do have the nurse.
So during that day, the nurse can help out one person who's like in desperate need of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost already 2 points of sanity.
Oh, goodness. So we want to take a couple days and actually, who's got lost life and sanity at this point?
I lost both a life and probably a sanity if that was the result of the night guns.
I lost the life, I believe, just the one from the gangster fight, the shootout.
Okay. Yeah. And Marcus, you've lost.
I haven't lost any life, just 2 sanity.
Okay, so how about we take a couple days here and just rest up, get our strength back, and then we can go back out exploring, and that way we're full again.
So we'll be on what, day 33?
We'll be on day 32.
32. Okay.
Yep.
How do you recover? Oh, I go dance to Charleston. I take in the nightlife. I get some nice new clothes that aren't covered in blood and bullet holes.
Or we could take 1 day, utilize the day of rest, and then utilize the nurse, and that'll save us a day.
That's what I figured we'd actually do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That'll put us to day 33. Now I can see where that logic was going. Day 33, or days left 33.
Yep.
So we've been doing this for about a week. We've gotten pretty beat up, but we haven't gotten our asses kicked. That's a good sign.
Now with that, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, go ahead.
With that amount of rest, we got both of our points back.
Yeah, we got all point. Like if you've lost, how much did you lose?
I lost 2 points of sanity, so I'm back
2 points of sanity. Okay, so you do have 1 point of sanity back, unless you want to take an extra day, because I don't think the nurse can restore sanity. I think the
I have it up. Let me double check.
Let's see.
That's fine if she can't. I'll deal with 4 points of sanity. It's better than what I had before.
Let's see. I think the medium can. Can she do?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, shit. Wait, hold up. Once per level per game, the nurse can perform a comfort action. It's always a free action, even in combat, and is performed when an investigator or helper would lose 1 sanity. So you can spend the comfort action, prevent the loss of that sanity point. But once per level per game, the nurse can perform a healing action. So if we've all lost like 1 point of life, but you've lost a couple points of sanity, the spending the nurse's comfort action will actually give you back an extra point of sanity.
Okay.
If that's what you want to do.
That's up to you.
Gotcha.
And Manny, since it's your helper, it's your call.
All right. And it's once per level per game.
Right.
Okay. Is that?
Basically, we're asking if you would allow her to help me get my sanity back up or
Yeah.
if we're gonna hold off.
She's a
How many?
I'm down by 1 at this point. I healed 1 during our rest, and I still am missing 1.
Okay. I say we continue on, and then if you lose another one, I can pop it.
Okay.
Do you know? Do we want to know how the nurse restores sanity? Or is that not safe?
Like I said, she's a
None of your damn business.
She's a Florence Nightingale. She holds hands. It's
This is the thing. Clearly the gangsters were muscle for the cult. That's a good point.
no, that's what I think.
Yeah. A nurse has a gun. Oh, nurse has a gun. That must be a tough hospital. Dude, it's Chicago in the 1920s and 30s. Yeah.
I posit that the rumor mill is talking about a new gang on the streets called Eldritch Incorporated. L Inc.
To be fair, she was in the Great War. She was also in.
True, yeah. So she's got a kinship with that veteran.
Yeah, she got weapon training.
She got that. Yeah, she's
she's
tough.
You sweet on her there, Doughboy? Yeah? You got a little thing going on?
Hey, watch it. Watch your mouth. All right, so we do spend the comfort action, and then she restores sanity. We're all restored back to yeah. She is definitely a badass, White Rat. Totally. So we do spend the comfort action, and we're all back up to full, or are we just kind of sacrificing that one life, that one sanity point for now?
We're sacrificing the one sanity point for now.
Okay. So we still have 33 days.
I'm still here, but I'm going to be away from the desk for just a minute. So
okay.
I will either roll for me or I'll roll when I get back.
Down to Chicago. Back to Chicago.
The advantages of a wireless headset, I can wonder.
That's cool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll and see what we get. This time we got a 5. So here we go. An amateur scientist, Crawford Tillinghast, invites us to witness a demonstration of his electrical machine, which can allegedly open the door to other dimensions. Do we wish to check that out?
You don't think he got the thing, right?
It's possible. It's very
I don't
possible.
know.
I'm curious. I would love to see this machine myself.
I don't know. Seems kind of hinky. We lose the thing, and now there's a guy who has a thing that does things.
Yes. Yes, that's yes. Okay. So the demonstration is a success. An outre blend of indescribable colors pervades the room, signaling that a gate is open. Several large inky jelly monstrosities emerge from the aperture. So now everyone roll a d6. Tell me what you get. Oh,
I got a 5.
yeah, I got a 3.
I got 6.
All right.
Roll for me there, Wolfgar.
All right, cool. So I rolled a 3. You got a 2. So guess what, Joe? You and I are losing a point of sanity.
Again.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of us.
I told you, we've seen some things.
We've seen some things. We are seeing new things too. All right, so this
things
is
we don't even want to see.
2d3 jelly monstrosities. Marcus, did you want to roll that one for us? And basically, I'm gonna say 1d6, just divide by half.
Right. What am I? Okay. Just one of them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. I got a 6.
All right, so we got 3 of these. These are incorporeal minions, and they are level 4. So let's do initiative real quick. Just I got a 1. Joe, I'll roll for you. You got a 2.
I got a 4.
I also got 1, so we got a.
Yeah, you and I are rolling again. I got a 3.
I also got 3.
Damn it! This initiative thing. All right, 2.
I got 6.
All right, so let's see. You got 6. Marcus, what'd you get?
I got a 4.
4. All right. Let's see. I got a 2. Joe, I think you got a 2 as well.
Yeah.
So we need to roll real quick. I got a 4 this time.
Okay. I'm almost back, but if you want to roll it.
All right, so I'm gonna roll yours. You got a 1 this time.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna like roll again because Marcus got a 4. We need something clear there. All right, I got a 2. So okay, so it's gonna be Manny, Marcus, me, then Joe. So Manny, guess what? If these are incorporeal minions, they're gonna be harder to damage. So whatever you do is going to be like divided in half. So
Okay.
roll big, man.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna try attacking him with the rifle.
All right.
I got a 1.
So you actually did like 1 point of damage, but it does only half. So you didn't one shot him, but you did kind of make him go, "What the fuck?" All right. So your nurse is going to try it as well.
Yep. The nurse also got a 1.
Well, okay. So how many of these things did I say we're up against?
I think 3, right?
Yeah, 3.
Okay. So it took both the nurse and the veteran to take 1 down. So that leaves us with 2. Marcus, you're up, and guess what? They should be like shaking in their little inky boots right now.
Okay. I am going. Okay, so for a circle of protection, can I cast it on myself?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, but do I want to use my action just doing a defensive thing? Yeah, I'm going to cast Circle of Protection on myself, giving me a +1 on any defense roll.
Sweet.
Look, the doc will cast Circle of Protection, and then we'll pick up the doc and wield him like a weapon.
And the medium, I'm going to have her attack with her spell.
What spell does she have?
She is able to, let's see, in combat, the medium adds +L to her attack rolls against undead enemies. She can damage incorporeal enemies at a rate of 1 per hit. That's all it says.
Okay, so she just rolls an attack here.
Right. So that's what she's gonna do. And I just rolled a 6, so she got a 7. And again, it's 1 per hit.
That will take 1 out. So now we're down to 1, and it's my turn. Here we go. So it's just going to be me, and I'm rolling a straight up 2. I did shit. I did fuck all.
Oh no.
I did nothing. Nothing at all. I just whipped out that knife and went, well, shit. Should have worn my glasses. So, Joe, your turn.
Look, it's like a Jello mold. Just eat it.
Roll big, man, because this is going to be.
Here we go.
Now, if you do have mighty weapons, this is
sweet. I got a 7.
Ooh, okay. So now it takes it down to 3. We're going to round down, so that's going to be 3. That took out the last one.
You shoot it in that big, gross nodule in the middle.
Jeez. Okay. So it found out it was not impervious to bullets, but dang, that was a hard kill there. Now let's see what happened. So apparently, roll. Okay. So tell you what, everybody roll a d6 real quick. Tell me what you get. I got a 1.
I got a 4.
I also got 1.
Okay, so that just takes us both out of that. Joe, what are you rolling?
6.
You got a 6?
Yep, and if this counts as a cult, remember I get a extra pip for my being an investigator.
Oh no.
As do I.
All right, Marcus, what'd you roll?
That's for a cult test specifically.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so Joe, roll that d6 again.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Get out of my head.
2.
Okay, so let's see. Here we go. Horrible polypus entities from immeasurably distant universes emerge from the gate.
Oh
no.
God damn it.
Oh God, we can't look with our eyes or our hands.
Okay, so here we go. We're all going to test sanity. We still got our same initiative. We got to roll against a 4. I rolled a 6. Thank fuck. Okay.
Damn. I rolled 3.
Ooh.
I also rolled 3.
Here we go. Oh, I rolled a 2.
Oh. Damn it. Okay, now.
Well, there goes that sanity again.
Okay, here we go.
Everybody's sanity is melting today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a bad day.
Here we go.
That wasn't considered a defense roll, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was just a sanity roll.
Just
and
checking.
what we got now we've got 3 inexplicable entities.
Yep.
All right, so we got 3 of those.
They want to know what happened to their jelly molds.
These are level 3 alien minions, so they're not as difficult as the first ones. So with our current initiative, Manny, that means you've spotted them. They're coming through. You go first.
Oh, all right. Throw me into the fire.
They scared the shit out of us again.
I got a 6.
Nice. All right, that takes 1 down. Oh, no, it doesn't give us 1. It takes 1 down. Okay, and your nurse.
The nurse got a 2.
Okay, so the nurse did fuck off.
The nurse did
She whipped it. All right, Marcus, you're up.
All right, here we go. I'm attacking with my cane. Yet again. I got a 6 again with the cane. Holy shit.
All right, and your helper?
And she's gonna these guys aren't incorporeal.
Nope.
She's gonna attack with her knife.
All right.
She got a 2.
Oh, nothing doing. All right, my turn. I'm going for. Okay, this is how you do a knife. I got a 5. That took that sumbitch out.
Nice.
Boom. Okay, so we put them on T-shirts as well. We probably put the we put the gangsters and all that on T-shirts as well. Now, all right. So we're gonna roll on the table again, on the gate table here, or actually, do we want to roll on the table again, or do we want to allow the gate to close and end the encounter?
I mean, I haven't lost any life yet, but my sanity is starting to get low.
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna say for our sanity, we should probably
close the gate and end the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're a little scuffed.
All right, so we close the gate. We're heading back to Chicago.
Look, I'm telling you, okay, we've been fighting all week, and we just fought again. I think we're fighting the interdimensional mob. All right.
They know how to secure protection over here.
Gangsters from another dimension.
Man, let me tell you, man. They know this cult. This cult knows they are trying everything in their power to keep us from furthering this investigation at all.
They are on lock.
All right, so we've lost sanity points. I don't think any of us have lost any hit points, have we?
No, that fight was entirely psychological damage, emotional damage.
Okay, so do we want to? Because we're down to, let's see, 32 days now. 32, and we still haven't gotten we still haven't gone anywhere else. We lost our arcane item. We definitely need clues.
Well, we may have in fact gotten another one. I believe it says in that entry that Tyndallgast is dead, but his broken device is an arcane item.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Although broken and apparently useless, yeah, Tillinghast's machine counts as an arcane item. So we did take that one with us. So yes, we did take his machine. Yeah, that's cool.
It wasn't completely without benefit. It was just trying. Very, very trying.
Definitely. Okay, so do we want to spend a day recovering? Because I know some of us lost a little more sanity than others, or do we want to continue investigating? Beaten though we are.
How much sanity did everyone lose?
I lost 2, and I
Oh.
have a base of 4.
Yeah, I definitely lost a point there.
I've lost 2 as well, and I have a base of 5.
Okay.
And we don't have the comfort action anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, it was used?
No, we do. We do.
Oh, we do.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah,
We
he
do.
held off.
I held off specifically for this occasion.
All right. So we are resting up. So
Doughboy's thinking ahead.
So 31 days. I haven't lost any life yet, which is kind of amazing. I thought for sure, Dr. Graves here would have been, beaten up a little more than he has been, but he's proven to be pretty tough, physically anyway.
The doc's a good egg. For an egghead.
Hey, he is right. I'm an egghead. All right. So we're using the comfort action to get Marcus back up the good?
You have a base of 5, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm down to 3.
Down to 3. Yeah. I'll use the comfort action.
All right, cool. So comfort action's been used. Can't use that one again.
So I'm back up to 5?
Yep. You'll be back up to 5 after a full day there.
Right.
All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but we've spent about almost a week and a half doing this, and we have run up almost every dead end street in Chicago, and we've got like maybe the month of May left to get this thing done. So I think Joe, roll on the investigation chart and see what we get.
I got a 2.
You got 2. And we're going to add the 1 because we had nothing of interest there, because we don't want to. We've already disturbed criminal gangs.
Already started shit with the gangs.
Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and roll because we've come across Lovecraft's worst nightmare, the Night Gaunts, again. So we got to roll sanity. So I'm rolling. I got a 3. Shit. You think I wouldn't be so scared after seeing them the first time?
It's like we're onto something. They really don't want us to have our fancy toys.
Really don't want us to have it. Yeah.
I got a 4.
Okay, so you're good.
I got it. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I got a 3.
Okay, yeah, you took a point of sanity there.
And I got a 2.
Oh, jeez, come on.
This is why it was good that I got healed, because then I would have been at 2 sanity.
Yeah, okay, so let's see. Rolling D6. All right, so let's roll that D6 again here. Let's go. Oh, jeez, come on. 2 6s in a row. We got 6 of these Night Gaunts. They're attacking.
Oh no.
Oh, this time they're not just stealing our toys. They're sticking around to take care of us.
They're definitely trying. Okay, the good news is these are not incorporeal beings. These are regular old minions.
No, that's bad news. That's bad news.
No, that's good news, because that means we can all damage the shit out of them.
True.
Unfortunately, when they attack, their claws cause 2 wounds on each hit.
Oh,
They take 2 points. So I recommend personally fighting them, because at least then we're not taking those hits while we're trying to run.
I'm just gonna say that these supernatural consoles got a problem. They haven't calculated that bullets is cheap.
All right, so let's go for initiative rolls again. I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 2.
I also
Here
rolled
we
a
go.
4.
You rolled a 4?
Yep.
As did I.
Wow.
Jeez. Okay, so Marcus, Joe, me, roll. I got a 5 that time.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 5.
Damn it. I'm about to switch to a fucking D8 for these initiative rolls, or a D.
All right, I'm rolling again.
All right.
I got a 4.
I got a 3 that time. All right, so let's see.
So am I tied with anybody?
I don't think so, because I think Joe got a 6.
I
So
did.
that'll mean Joe goes first.
Yep.
Then me, then you, then Manny.
Okay.
Oh no. It's Joe, then you, then me, then Manny.
Cool.
All right, so Joe, line them up.
I have had enough of these MFing night gaunts on this MFing plane of existence.
Enough is enough. I've had it with these motherfucking night gaunts on this motherfucking plane of existence.
Okay, so I whiffed it, but I'll check for my gangster. He got a 3. I believe that's still a whiff.
Wait. Hold on. What weapons were you using?
I rolled a 1 with my gun, which is a 2. So
okay, so that yeah,
that's a whiff.
You fired a warning shot. Why? All right.
Right.
What weapon was your gangster using?
He is also down as having a +1 attack, so he's also using a mighty weapon, which would be that 3 is actually a 4.
Okay, so he actually did.
Yeah.
He took one of them out, so that leaves us with 5 of these things. So nice going.
I mean, we still outnumber them. Maybe it'll work out.
Maybe. But these minions, they typically stay and fight to the death, so they're not running. We don't have morale checks for these assholes. So Marcus, you are up.
Oh boy. Okay. Do I attack or do I defend? All right. My cane has not failed me yet.
True.
That's a fact.
Let's go.
I mean, you say it's got a sword in it. I say it's a low-key magic item.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, it rolled out of my dice tray, but I guess I'll take it. I got a 3.
Got a 3. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's with the cane. That's a regular weapon.
That is correct.
Okay. So no, nothing there. What about your helper?
Let's find out. Oh, she got a 2.
Oh, whiffed it. All right. So here I go. That's it. These things, they're going. At least one of them's going down. Nope. 2. Oh,
this is how we die, ladies and gentlemen.
Manny, we're relying on you and your battlefield tested skills here.
All right, rifle. I got a 3. It is a mighty weapon, so that's
a 4. That's a 4. One shot, bang, dead.
Thank you, Manny.
The nurse as well. The nurse got a 5.
Nurse took him out with that scalpel.
Yep.
So now we've reduced them to about half.
Nurse is like, I didn't put these guys back together just for you to tear them apart.
For real. All right, so let's see. We're all gonna. Well, actually, 3 of us. It's gonna be Marcus or Joe, Marcus, and me. They're gonna be attacking us, the remaining 3, because they don't want no more of that veteran over there.
Oh.
Fuck that. That dude's dangerous. And so's his nurse. All right, so we got to roll a 4 or better. Yeah, 4 or better to defend against these things.
I
and
knew I should have
we don't
cast
take any
circle
damage.
protection.
Marcus, Joe, you are up.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, so you took nothing. What about your helper?
My helper rolled a 2.
Okay, Marcus, you got that last one's coming at you.
Okay,
oh God,
here
they
we go.
killed him.
Wait, what?
He only had 2 life. They killed him.
Oh, they killed your.
Oh
shit! They killed Tommy.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! They killed Tommy. You bastards!
Here we go. This might be where I die as well. I got a 3.
Oh, they inflict 2 damage on you.
Okay. Oh God.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah. All right. So
I am barely walking. Now the medium, I'm assuming.
Nope, because there were only 3.
Okay.
They were attacking us and helpers. So
Gotcha.
let's try it again. Joe, you're up, but you have no helper this time. So go ahead. Let's see if you can get a little payback.
You bastards! I rolled a 5 plus 1 is a 6.
Yep, that's 1 gone. That is 1 gone. So we're down to 2 of these things. Marcus.
Vengeance for Jimmy!
We're attacking?
Yep. Let's see if you can get a little payback yourself there.
Nope. I'm casting Circle of Protection.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay.
I'm casting it on myself.
Okay.
It'd give me +1 to any defense rolls.
All right, cool
moving
deal.
forward.
And your
and the medium, she's going to go ahead and these are corporeal creatures.
No,
they're incorporeal. Oh,
nope,
perfect.
they're just regular old minions.
Oh, okay.
They are indeed corporeal.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
They're
so
very
she's using her knife. Oh my dear Lord! She rolled a 1.
Ouch. All right, here I go. Let's see what I get. I got a 6. That takes one of them out. That's how you use a knife.
With a remainder of 1.
Oh,
Manny, you got 1 left.
I just have to shoot him in the head, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, not with the vet. I got a 1.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Missed.
All right, now with the nurse. Oh, wait. How much health do you have, Marcus?
I am down to 2 points of health.
Ooh.
I take 1 more hit and I'm dead.
Okay. I haven't healed yet. So can I still do that? Like, can I do that like this turn?
Yeah. I think your nurse, if she hasn't performed a healing action, she can do that.
Okay, then yeah, I'll heal Marcus so he doesn't
and
die.
roll a
Thank you.
I think it's 1d6 points. So roll for how many points?
Okay. I rolled a 4.
Awesome. So I'm back up to my max.
Ah, nice.
There we go.
All right. So
which is a 4. So
that means Joe, you got 1. You got 1 left.
You saved my bacon.
You red bastard. I rolled a 1, so he probably hit me.
So Joe took 2 points of damage there. Ouch. And Joe, now you get to get 1 back.
It picked me up in its dirty, filthy, disgusting claws and started tearing into me, and I'm like, eat it, you. That's 5.
All right. So yeah, you took out the last one there. Gosh. Okay.
Look, we're not rolling badly. This is our characters experiencing battle fatigue
That's right.
2 weeks of nothing but wall-to-wall violence.
All right. So let's see. I'm gonna roll this real quick. Let's see what we got. Got a 5. Okay. Nothing. Okay. So we're going back to the layer. How bad are we? I know Marcus is back up to full health.
Yes, thank you.
We suffered actual casualties this time. We're not.
Yeah, we lost the helper.
Yep, that's never good.
Which one did we lose?
We lost the gangster.
The gangster.
We lost the gun.
All right, so I'll tell you what. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to, since we've had a gangster and we fought gangsters, I'm gonna make like a little judgment call here. It will only now take 1 day to recruit another one, if that's what we want.
We take his hat to the outfit and go, they got Tommy, and then they're like, those sons of bitches.
But we are down to 30 days. So if we take on If we take on another gangster, we'll be down to 30. Or nope, we're
I was going
already
to say 20.
for 29.
Correct.
We'll have 29 days left.
I say we do it.
Yeah, we probably need that. We need the extra help.
Minion Mancy is drunk.
So, Joe, are you taking on another gangster there?
Sure, I will take on another gangster.
All right. Now,
before we're done, we'll have the entire It's Always Sunny cast.
pretty much. I'm going to go with the dentist system myself. I don't even remember what the hell that stood for, but I'm going with it. But okay, so we've got 30 days. We've got a brand new gangster here, so that takes us down to 29. During that day, did anyone else need to rest up and heal?
I mean,
I'm good.
I mean, I've got 4 life. I'm pretty scuffed, but I'm stable.
Yeah, same here. I'm only missing 1 sanity point. I'm okay.
Okay, well, during that day, we while Joe was out recruiting his extra gangster, the rest of us can take that day to rest up, so we do get a point of sanity or life back, whichever you need most.
All right, cool.
All right.
Jimmy the kid looks around. He's like, "Why y'all you guys seem so edgy?"
We've seen some shit. Okay, so I'm going to have a look here. There's only like 1 that we haven't done, and I'm just going to pick that one rather than roll and get another one. So we have actually been invited to join a seance. So we do have a medium in the party as a helper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll. We've got a 2 there. Shit. Think you've said. Okay, here we go. So during the seance, we had a friendly ghost bless one of the investigators. So we can roll, like do an initiative roll and just kind of see which one. So let's see what we got. I got a 2.
I got 5.
Very cool.
I got a 5 as well.
I got a 1.
All right, so Marcus and Manny, re-roll.
I got 1.
I got a 5 again.
Okay, so the friendly ghost.
Oh my God. They actually did bless the cane.
The friendly ghost does bless Marcus. So in the next combat encounter, we'll have you will have +1 in all defense rolls automatically.
+1 to all defense. That's awesome.
So we've investigated Chicago. We've had the random arcane item. We do still have the machine. Do we want to, now that we've absolutely exhausted everything in Chicago, do we want to try a different location now?
I vote for yes.
Yeah, I don't really see the point in staying if we've covered all avenues.
I mean, it's dumb, but if they really are supernatural gangsters, we probably want to go to another major city, so like Boston or New York.
Okay, so who says Boston? Who says New York?
I vote for Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
I mean, if I'm reading this map right, though, that's a 3-day trip.
No, not necessarily, because we have the airline pilot who will cut that trip down to 1 day.
Ah, okay.
Because there's an airport in Boston, there's one in Chicago. If we were to go to, say, Kingsport or Innsmouth, it would take 6 days to get to Innsmouth.
Okay.
And if we were to go to New Orleans, that would take 3 days by itself because there's no airport there. But from Chicago to San Francisco to Los Angeles, New York, Boston, those are all 1-day trips.
Okay.
All right, cool. So I will go ahead and call up my pilot, tell them, hey, we need a one-way trip to Boston, and we need to make it snappy. So they got us a plane. We're heading we're shipping up to Boston. So someone play that Dropkick Murphy song for me.
Nice.
Okay, so we're going to Boston, and that'll take a day for us. So I'm going to assume we're all rested up on that one here.
I'm kidding, but I do actually think it's neat that the informal canon we've developed is that we're being attacked by supernatural gangsters from another dimension.
It is good canon. It really is. All right, so we have 28 days left. We are now in Boston.
Great movie, by the way.
Hey,
gotta check the Irish map now.
Listen, we're not going to meet my cousin from Boston, all right? We're not going to do it. We're just not going to.
Yeah, but what if he's got a cat?
It's parked in his yard, okay? I left this whole fucking town in my rear view when I left it. Another day, another dollar. Manny knows who I'm doing an impression of right now.
Oh my goodness.
We're spending days, we're spending dollars. Our car's out in the yard. Radiators leaking. It's a fucking mess, I tell you. All right. So here we go. Okay, so we're now in Boston. We're at the hotel or the library or wherever. Now, we can spend a day and recruit other helpers. We've got 1 or 2 graduate students, so that means that I can actually get a couple graduate students in to help me, and they'll have some extra stuff, so I can get us those. We also have an occultist, a spy, private detective, professor, nurse, veteran, or a sea captain.
Well, I gotta ask. It's 1 minion per person, so does that mean we have to either give up our minions to get new minions, or did our old minions stay in Chicago?
Honestly, with the helpers, I need to look that one up just real quick. So I'm on page.
In particular, we took a day to recover, which we probably still would. But if we have to leave our helpers behind, I wouldn't have brought the gangster because we knew we weren't staying in town.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Run them by me again.
Okay, if we were traveling to Boston, the last day that we took to recover, I wouldn't have gone to get a gangster because we would have known we were leaving town if the gangster can't come with us.
No, they come with us.
Okay. That's what I was checking. Okay.
All right, so you can have a maximum of 4 helpers at a time.
Right, but is that per
player
or per group?
Let's see. It actually does not say.
Because we're already a veritable army of bodies right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't really specify whether it's per person. All right, let's see. Investigators will be given an opportunity to recruit helpers when you perform the action across blah, 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 blah. Okay, so if an entry in the recruit list indicates multiple helpers, say 1 to 3 concerned citizens, you can recruit any number within that range of single action. You can have multiple copies of the same helper in your party. All right, so can't equip them with anything different from what they have when you recruit them. So they can't carry arcane items either. If they come with single-use items, they can't regain them in any way after they use them. It doesn't say whether it's the party or per person. Helpers participate in combat against vermin and minions and attack and are not attacked and are attacked as normal. Okay, so it really doesn't say per party or per person. I'm gonna just kind of rule it as per person.
Okay.
Because I mean I did that the last time and still seriously close. So
we can mix it up, but I believe we should at least keep 1 extra person with a gun. So possibly the gangster. Although if you want to keep the nurse because she has a gun and she does a healing action, that's an option.
And Brigantia, thank you so much for sharing, because this is that means a hell of a lot to us, and the replay will be available much later. All right, so let's see what we got. We are kind of approaching the last 15 minutes of this. I kind of thought we'd be wrapped up by now, but apparently not. All right, so we do. I'm actually going to go ahead and recruit that sea captain personally, and that's going to take 1 day. So I'm going to recruit that one. Anybody else want to recruit more?
And we get to keep our original helper as well? Am I understanding that correctly?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so and what were the options for the new recruits?
Occultist, spy, private detective, professor, nurse, veteran, sea captain, and graduate students. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the graduate students, and I'll definitely take 2 of them.
I will take. You said there was a veteran?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a vet.
All right, and then I'll take the sea captain. So
If-
at least have that.
If we get to keep our previous meeting as well, then I will grab an extra detective so we have more eyeballs on the street.
Yeah, actually, can I change my decision?
Yeah.
And I'll ask the party first. Do you guys think it would be better to have an extra vet or to have an extra nurse?
Oh, an extra nurse, definitely.
I would say nurse.
All right, I'll take a nurse.
Okay, cool. So that took all of 2 days.
So we're on day what?
We're on day 26 now. And we should be kind of restored, because that's time that we spent out of the field of battle there.
What are the stats for the private detective helper?
Which one did you pick? The private detective?
Yeah, the extra PI.
Same as yours.
Okay.
Same as yours. Unless it specifies something else, it's going to be exactly the same.
Okay. You guys are surprisingly resilient.
All right, so I got a couple grad students who will be palling around me, and let's see. Let's roll and see what we got on the investigator table here.
So I knew a guy out east. He's going to help us out.
All right, so check this out. So we went out kind of looking for clues and trying to find some leads, asking around, beating the street, us and our helpers. So while we were investigating a neighborhood of Jamaica Plain, we explored an ancient mansion of the Delaporte family. It's been abandoned since the last known descendant moved to England many years ago. So rolling a d6 here, I got a 1, and now I'll have to roll 3d6 here.
Oh,
Oh.
We got 10 level 2 rats.
Oh no!
All right, so just so we're clear of the line of descent here, we started fighting gangsters. It was war against crime. Now we're in Boston and we're rat catchers. It's war against vermin.
Yep, we are now literally dealing with actual rat bastards.
All right.
This is my life. This is my life now.
This is fucking great. So we got 10 of those. And let's see, we'll roll. You know what? Fuck this D6 shit. I'm going to pull out a nice little D10, and we'll roll D10 for initiative. That way it makes it less tiebreaker crud.
Okay.
All right, so we'll roll a D10, I guess, if you have one available.
Yep.
I got an 8.
Hold on, I gotta go grab one. This should be one.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by something.
I got a 7.
I got a 4 as well.
All right.
You gotta get me. All right, so Joe and Marcus roll.
I got a 2.
Got a 2.
I got a 4.
Okay, so it's going to be me, Manny, Joe, and Marcus. So we've got our work cut out for us on these rats. So let's see, we roll. I've got me and 2 graduate students, so we're gonna have 3 of us kind of facing off against these things. All right, that's 3. That's 1 down. That's 2. That's another 1 down. That's 3. That's another 1 down. So we got 3 of them gone. That leaves 7. Fuck you, Stuart Little.
My turn, right?
Your turn.
All right. I got the vet and the nurse.
I know the queen is not period, but we're gonna channel queen for a minute.
I got a 4 and a 3, so that's 2 more rats.
2 more rats gone. Guess what? We have actually cut their number down to 5. And that leaves Joe.
And all of my 3 guns.
Better than any rat trap.
Okay, that's a 2.
Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, no.
That's a 6.
2, 6. That's 2 down.
And that's a 5.
And guess what? We're down to 2. And Marcus, I will leave those. I'll leave those last 2 to you.
All right.
Wait, rats are actually stupid enough they fight to the death?
No, but we only have 2 of them left.
Well, my cane did not strike a rat, and I got a 3.
Oh, nope, it did.
They're
Because
L2.
they're level 2.
Oh,
yeah.
Perfect. All right, so there we go.
Only 1 left.
All right. I will have the nurse attack with her gun.
With that hand cannon.
She got a 5. Blew that sucker away.
Little nurse reaches into tiny purse, pulls out huge gun.
Okay. So we killed the rats.
Yes.
The rats in the walls, as it were. So we have no more rats. That was quite easy and quite quick. So, okay, question. Do we want to investigate this mansion further?
I'm sorry to sound very meta, but I would say yes, because the entry here says you can do so. You can investigate here again for free.
Yeah. So but that's only after winning 2 fights.
Right. The likelihood is we will encounter more mess here.
Okay.
But it might. My thought process is that if we're successful, because we've actually done really well against the rats, which counts as one of those fights.
Yep.
We can make up some of our lost time because it can give us the opportunity to go right to the end of the Boston investigation.
That would be amazing.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're investigating again. Let's see. I'll roll. This time I got a 5. So we found a secret door, and it reveals an underground catacomb inhabited by the cannibalistic descendants of the Delapore.
Oh no!
So let's see. What do we got? Oh, we're good. It's only 2 of these cannibals. They are level 4,
wow.
And they emerge from the catacombs and immediately attack. It says there's no limit to how many cannibals can join this combat, but we only have 2, so we're going to be defending. Let me look at the initiative real quick. We have
every time they hit an investigator, a new cannibal emerges. So if we kill them before they get a chance to swing, we're good.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be me, me, Manny. We're going to be the primary 2 targets here. So let's see. Let's roll for better. Shit, yeah, 6.
All right.
Unfortunately for these guys, we're battle hardened, literally.
I got 4.
We're good. All right, now we can attack. So here we go. Fuck. Nope, whiffed it at a 3. Oh wait.
So then there's
graduate students. Graduate students, forgot those. Graduate student does a 5, so that takes 1 of them out. And then graduate student number 2, nope, whiffed it. So there's 1 left.
The graduate students are like, wow, I never knew I was going to get so much experience in the field. Whack!
Whoa!
All right. Here goes the vet. Damn. Oh wait, I got a 4 because I was hacking with gun. So that's
Yes. One shot that motherfucker took his ass off the census again. All right. So our activity for today, we did not flee, and guess what? We found another arcane item, and we discovered an underground passage that we have to use it now. It does lead to the last entry. Do we use the passage, or we go to entry 6 without rolling, without adding a day?
I am absolutely in favor of let's follow this to its completion. These
Yes,
guys have had us behind the 8 ball for too long.
Okay,
Yes.
so we reach a house at the north end, hidden by a labyrinth of silent and dark alleys. The house hosts the studio of the eccentric painter Richard Pickman.
Oh shit!
Oh.
So we explore the place and descend into the cellar, where a strange pit sits in the middle of the room. It connects to a honeycomb of passages extending under the entire city. As we're exploring it, a pack of monstrous semi-canine humanoids emerges from the pit and attacks. So let's see. First things first, I'm going to find out how many of these things came out.
More than we want, less than none.
4. We got 4 of these things.
Oh, here we go.
Let's test sanity real quick because they did come out of nowhere. All right, so I got a 4. I'm good there.
God!
Damn.
I got a 2.
I got 1.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You bastards.
I also got a 2.
Oh, wow. 3 of you got the shit scared out of you.
My brain is collapsing.
All right. So, yeah, never mind. We got the shit scared out of us. We're in between them and our helpers. So, here we go. We are fighting D6 plus 2 ghouls. That was 4 of them. They are level 4. Now, every time they hit, we have to roll a D6 and inflict 1 extra wound on a roll of a 1 or 2. So, here we go. All right, so we've already tested our sanity. We got the point that we lost. 4 of these things. I'm going to go ahead and start attacking. Let's see. Yes, 6. So 1 down. 2 graduate students. Got another 6. That's another 1 down. I got a 4. That's another 1 down. Me and the graduate students took their asses out. Woo! Actually, there was 4 of them. That was 3. Oh, we got one more. Manny.
Right. I just have to shoot 1 in the head.
Everybody curb stomp it.
I got a 6.
Nice.
Yes.
They're all going.
So these cannibalistic humanoid dogs or whatever hybrid minions, they are dead. They did not inflict shit. So, let's see. So we haven't really found anything else. Do we want to continue investigating, or do we want to get the hell out of here?
Well, what I find interesting is that in the future, if we want to investigate Boston, we can come directly here and do this again with an ever-escalating number of ghouls for some reason.
Right. Hey, y'all wanted to come to Pickman's Model's house, so.
No, want and ended up at are 2 entirely different things.
All right, so we're gonna go back and kind of regroup.
Yep.
Okay, so right here in Boston, we are going back to regroup. That means we have 25 days. We had a pretty eventful day there.
Well, we got another arcane item, did we not?
We do. So,
Well, that might give us a lead on where to go.
It will give us an edge. That's for certain. Manny, roll me a d6. Tell me what you got.
I got a 1.
Sure. Okay. So we're up. Roll a d6 again.
Ooh.
3.
Oh,
we have 5 level 4 human minions. We found a cult.
Actual dudes in robes.
We actually found dudes in robes. All right. So now,
Cthulhu Forgotten.
All right. So we're gonna go back to initiative again. let's grab that D10 and roll that sumbitch. I got a 9.
I got a 3.
Damn, I also got a 9.
Okay, so we're rolling a D10.
Yeah.
Roll a D10, yeah.
I got a 1.
All right, so
All right.
Manny, let's roll off real quick. All right, I got a 3.
I have a 3 as well.
I got 2.
You got a 2. Damn it. All right, Marcus, you and me.
All right, here
4.
we go. I got a 9.
4 and 9. So it's going to be you, Marcus, me, then Manny, then Joe. All right, so we're up against 5 of these bad boys, and they're level 4, so that's going to be kind of difficult. Nothing we haven't faced before, though. They are human.
Yeah, they think they bad. I think the number of bodies we lift in our wake indicates otherwise.
All right. Nope, whiffed that first one. Got the second one, so now we're down to 4 of them. Let's see. Graduate student number 2, he whiffed it as well. So we took one of them out. We're down to 4. Marcus, you're up, man.
All right, here we go. I'm going to go with the cane. The holy cane of smiting. Except not this time. I got a 3.
Wait a minute, I just want to check something. Doesn't Marcus also have a defense bonus? Because I don't think he invoked it previously.
No, I do. I do have a defense bonus, but
so when you get attacked, you're going to be resilient as well.
Yes,
the cane is powerful.
So I missed. Do you want me to roll for the 2 minions I have?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Nurse is going first. Take a pop shot at one of them. God. All right, I'm not using that die anymore. She got a 1.
got a chair and a dunce hat to put on that die.
Yeah. And now
dice jail.
The medium.
All right.
With her knife.
That die is a cultist.
I got a 3. So that was a complete whiff.
All right. So I think Manny, you're up.
Yep. All right. Again, gotta shoot these motherfuckers. And I got a 2. So that's
no.
That's not good. And then the nurse.
We're facing humans, for fuck's sake.
I know.
We have had better luck against the
Okay. The nurse got a 6. The nurse got a 6.
Ooh, that takes it down to 3.
Look, rats, night guns, zombie dogs, it's all good. Humans? Oh, crap.
Humans are the scariest monster of all.
Okay. Okay, so that's a 5 for me.
Nice.
That's another one gone. We're down to 2.
That's a 5 for the gangster.
Down to 1.
Nice.
And last but not least, that's a 7 for the PI. I brought.
Oh my God! Yes.
Nice. And that was like explosive, I think.
All we had to do to survive was bring a wall of guns. We're okay.
All right, so let's see what we got here. So, with the occultists are defeated. So, an occultist or medium can take one of the daggers because they do carry cursed daggers. But to do so, that occultist or medium will have to test a sanity of 4.
Oh no. Do I want to do this? I want to do it.
I'm going to point out the daggers are acquired regardless of your results. So
Yeah.
even if you go completely insane, you still pick it up. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take it anyways. So, what exactly does the dagger do?
When it hits a corporeal enemy, you roll a d6 and it inflicts 1 extra wound on a roll of 5 or 6.
Okay, good. All right, it's worth it.
Without being aware of it, though, that's why I mentioned your defense buff, because I believe you get a +1 to sanity checks as well. While you're protected.
No, it's +1 to defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. Well, we'll see what happens.
Here we go.
So I have to roll a 4 or higher, right?
4 or higher.
5.
Nice.
Curse Dagger is yours.
All right.
All right. So let's see what we got here. All right. So we are actually over the 2-hour mark. I think we can kind of close it here for now, and I'm going to make a note of that right here. So we are still in Boston.
This was day 25,
and we will have 24 days. We can close it right here, and then come back to it a little bit later.
Yeah,
I mean, we're making actual headway. We encountered an actual cult.
We encountered an actual cult this time. So we let's see. We encountered our cult,
and we shot them to death,
and we disposed of them quite nicely. So this is why you can see why I love these little solo and co-op games, because they're so fun.
Yeah,
it's so amazing.
Hey, look, we're onto something. We knew that there was something wrong in Chicago, and we followed it back to its Bostonian root.
Well, we may have other areas to explore as well. We actually do have other areas to explore, so we can really go anywhere.
Oh
yeah.
And randomly do anything. But I can tell you this, like I'll stop this right here. But the first time I played it just right over there at my coffee table, the same place I do my readings, and all I had was the sheet with the map with the locations and stuff on it. I still got all the notes written down there, but there were several mistakes that I made, like just to kind of like give you some advanced info. The arcane items, like how we're going to do this is we have to get clues, and every time we get clues, once you get 3 of them, you roll dice and you get a number. You total that number up, and that's the final big boss there that you gotta go up against. And I just kind of like I got Cthulhu, and I was like, oh fuck, oh shit. Our first time out, and let me tell you, my occultist helper went insane. I had 2 rolls for the private investigator, and the private investigator failed the first one, succeeded on the second one, and we really needed that second one because those were the only characters that could test against this, and just barely squeaked out that victory, sending Cthulhu back and his city back into the deep. And I was like, after it was over, I was like, shit. I was like, holy fuck, that was close.
Well, if evidence has shown us anything, all we need is more guns.
Right?
Unfortunately, as I have read in passing, minions don't help with bosses.
No, they really don't.
They're
not attacked by bosses.
Yeah.
The minions can attack, or the helpers can attack the boss.
Oh, no, that's very pertinent.
Yeah, the helpers can attack, but the boss characters are going to be like, oh, they're nothing to me.
They're just going to come for us.
Yeah, pretty much. So like minions will go after your helpers though, and with I'm basically house ruling the sea captain and the airline pilot, because quite frankly, it's like, why would they accompany you everywhere? That doesn't really make sense. They would be on standby. So when you absolutely need them, then you can call them to be like, we need travel. All right, you got your travel arrangements made. It cuts time. It's a really it's a really good mechanic. It's a good house rule to have. Now, if you just want the extra challenge, yeah, sure, take them with you. They lose that point of sanity, or they lose that point of life, you're done. You don't have another one.
Well, I mean, if it was my call, and it's not, but if it was, I can see how somebody would argue that the sea captain is half a pirate, right? But the pilot, no, the pilot's, even if he was an adventuring ace in World War I, he's going to be like, you know what? No, that's a land problem in the land city. I got a plane to deal with. Yeah. So no, I don't think the sea captain or the pilot going on your murder adventures makes sense either.
Yeah, but you could also make a case that hey, guess what? If you don't help us, and that thing comes through, it's going to be a land, air, and sea problem.
I mean, yeah, you could rope them into it, but no, I don't. I agree with you. I don't think that, like, of their own volition, that they would put themselves out there. Because really, nobody who's halfway sane should want to be an adventurer, let alone investigate the old ones. You know?
Well, I think to be fair,
To be fair.
I don't think our investigators know that that's what they're up against.
No,
Right.
but we've seen some shit.
We've seen some
Yeah,
shit.
we know
Wait,
something's going on, but
Yeah.
someone stole our arcane item. What the shit's going on?
Look, to the best we know right now, we're dealing with some kind of a cult mafia who keep ghouls in their employee, presumably to get rid of questioning bodies and reporters.
so I have a
You
question.
can run this as mundane as you like. It's still pretty awful.
I mean, so far, here's what we know as investigators. Night gaunts have popped out. We've encountered flaming spirits,
Mm-hmm.
gangsters, street level gangsters, cannibalistic zombies who were once a family in a mansion,
Right.
and now we've got a bona fide cult. Now, if we're going a little tinfoil fedora here, we can honestly say that the one that Joe pointed out, that's tracking. Like this cult has hired every layer of security it can so that they could complete this ritual, whatever it is. And to us, it would just be like, are they trying to sacrifice somebody? You know, what's the motive? We're trying to figure that out. And believe it or not, it's in such a small book, and this small book has such replayability that I'm actually a little more confident recommending this game over, say, Call of Cthulhu, which is definitely more. It's definitely more money out of pocket.
Having played both, I can say that Call of Cthulhu is also really dense.
Yeah.
The system's a little different, but it is also, I found, sort of similar to like 3rd edition D&D, where you have to have a bunch of skills and a bunch of points and a bunch of admittedly, like, mutability. You can make a really interesting character, but your character's also on the quick path to death and insanity, so
True.
I hate to say it, what's the point? What's the point of taking an hour making your character who's going to die in 15 minutes?
Well, that's the thing, is this book comes in, I mean, it's almost zine form, which I like.
Right.
The PDF is definitely readable and looks badass if you're looking at the version of it. And I pulled up the text only version. I showed it to Manny at work. A few days ago. I was like, well, this is the text only version. Where's my regular version? And when I found the regular version, I was like, oh, here it is. And he was like, oh, dude, that looks badass. I was like, yes, it does. Well, it's pretty awesome.
Well, the other thing that I like is I think we've all, just to a greater or lesser extent, we've been exposed to games and media in this environment, and a lot of people jump directly to the Cthulhu, right?
Yeah.
They go right to the old one or the Great Unclean one or what have you, because, oh no, tentacles! But you're not supposed to fight Cthulhu. You're supposed to prevent your Eldritch Abomination.
Yeah.
Right?
I love this picture of the occultist because he looks like he hasn't slept in about, I don't know, a couple decades.
That picture right there was why I wanted to play the occultist.
That's the thing. Like, just using our game as the classroom example. Yeah, we're building our little headcanon of how this all works, and it's just cults. It's cults and weird stuff all the way down, and we still don't know anything about what's actually going on.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Are we intending to continue playing this?
Absolutely.
So then how does level up work?
Okay, so the way level up works, let me go back.
And when does it happen?
Back to the text version.
We have to level up so we can die harder next time.
Yeah.
Oh, not that one. Shit, this one. There we go.
What's the nature of your game, Joe? Your name is John McClane, and you're stuck in the city of Relay. Have a nice day.
After the class, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
Yippee-ki-yay.
All right, so here we go. Leveling up is going to be page 20. So let's go on down and find page 20 here. And this will tell us everything we need to know about leveling up. Because I don't think any of my characters really leveled up. They were all level 1 when they go. Okay, so you start at level 1, Natch. As soon as the party gains an experience point, you can attempt to level up one investigator as a free action. If you do so, choose an investigator, spend 1 HP, roll d6. If the result is higher than the current level of the investigator, which at first and second levels, why would it not be? I'm not even gonna I'm gonna house rule that and say no, we're not gonna be rolling a d6 on the first 2 levels because that's stupid. Now once we get up to level 3 or 4, then okay, yeah. But the attempt is successful and the investigator gains 1 level. The investigator gains 1 level. If the result is lower, the attempt fails. How are you going to roll lower than a 1? And then that XP is lost, and there's no further effect. So the XPs must be immediately spent at the end of the encounter in which they are earned. They can't be saved, and are lost if you start up another activity before attempting to level up. So this is the example it gives. So we have 7 unused minions defeated in previous combats. Now you just defeated 5. So let's see. Let's do that. Geez, we killed like 10 gangsters.
Yep.
Okay. Shit.
And I believe there were 9 cultists.
9 cultists, yep.
There were 3 gelatinous rubes and 4 polybius mooks that followed them, so that's 7 horrors.
And how many rats?
I think there were like 10 rats.
There were like 10 rats.
Like
and then
10
there were 3 cannibals.
And there was the night gods too.
Yeah.
Okay, so for every 10 minions you defeat, they turn into 1 experience point. So for the gangsters, definitely.
Right.
Since we didn't actually track that, I'm going to say that's 1 XP there.
Mm-hmm.
And I just lost my screen.
Yeah, your camera stalled.
Oh no. Oh crap. And I can't see a thing right now.
The old ones are up on us. They know.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
We cannot allow this.
I still have no screen right now, which is really strange.
But we can see you.
Yeah, your camera's working.
Yeah.
Okay. I just can't see a thing, so I'm just turning off my screen for the time being, if it will. There we go. And then, just try to reboot that son of a bitch. I'll probably have to reboot the entire computer here in just a second. Maybe I've got too many windows open. I don't know, but I can't see a thing. I am literally out of the equation here. Tell you what, though. This is why I say nothing beats pen and paper, ladies and gentlemen.
I agree.
All right. All right, let me grab some Red Bull. Oh, hey, got my screen back. Okay, cool. You're getting the book. Don't get the book. Anything but the book.
And now the book is a black screen.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see. Stop sharing that.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do this. Oh, it was a driver timeout. Oh, whatever. Close that.
Well, right off the top, while you're wrestling with this, we all know that we leveled up at least once because you're not having us roll for the first one.
Yep.
Right.
So we had what? Wait, we had one for the
gangsters.
The gangsters.
Definitely.
And we would have gotten one for the cultists too.
Definitely one for the cultists. Between that, we had night gaunts. How many of those did we have? I
believe there were 4 night gaunts.
Okay, so we did 4 there. We had 4 more of the dog things.
I don't remember.
We had 3 of the gelatinous things at the scientist's lab.
Oh, wait. We encountered the flaming ghost.
Right.
Right. 1 ghost.
Okay. Then we had the 10 gangsters.
Yep.
So that alone gave us 1 point.
Yep.
We had the 9 cultists. That was later. So that between that ghost and those cultists, that gave us another one.
Right. And there were 10 rats. That's another one.
10 rats. Yep, that's another one.
Okay.
And then how many other ones did we have?
There were 3 gelatinous beings, and then there were 4 polyp beings that followed them out of the gate. So that was 7.
Right.
7, yeah. And then we had the 4. We had the 6 night gaunts, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would give us a total of 1
13.
experience point each.
Yeah.
So now we're all
And then there were 2 cannibals.
okay, but we really can't really do anything with them just yet.
Okay. I'm just saying.
So, right. I should keep a running tab of how many minions we actually kill. That way, I was just like keeping tabs on them in the moment.
So for every 10, there's an experience point, right?
Right, and we're going to give each one gets that experience point. Each one gets a level, so we should all be level 2 now. And let's see, for level,
You get +1 life and +1 sanity, and you might, based on your class, get extra spells or abilities.
okay, so
Which is why I asked.
6 life, 7 sanity, and I think mine learns a spell at level 2. So that would mean,
Yeah, I learn a spell every level.
oh yeah, here we go. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to add +2 to lore tests. I'm going to learn 1 spell per level per game. So I'm starting from level 2. So I am going to summon a spell.
I'm going to roll for my spell again, right? Is that how we're doing it?
If you want to, or you could just pick one. I'm probably going to roll for mine.
If I'm reading this right, I actually think I don't get anything special. I think I just get tougher.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to roll a 1d8, and I'm just going to try to see exactly what.
Yeah, I believe Private Ryan and I just get more hardcore.
yeah, pretty much.
Hey, it counts apparently. Bullets for days.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying they're going to be hard enough to win DMX's respect.
Look, we could have won World War I all by ourselves.
Honestly.
Bring me the helmet of the
All right, I
Kaiser.
rolled for my spell, and I got Cloak of Darkness.
I've got terrifying cacophony myself.
You had a lot of static and popping there, Raven.
I said I got a terrifying cacophony. What that does is it'll win a combat against vermin automatically, or force a group of minions that lost more than half.
We
Raven.
cannot understand you.
Raven.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, you've got a lot of popping and static, and you're apparently having trouble hearing us.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no wonder.
Cloak of Darkness is going to be very useful.
He'll be right back, ladies and germs.
Yep.
That being said, I would help us continue, but I don't know if he wants us to roll for the subsequent XP, or we're just going to level up straight, in which case we're going to get very beef very quickly. Hello? Testing.
Yeah, I'm here, but the
Okay.
problem is it's not reading my actual mic here. I don't know why.
Yeah, but now we can hear you just fine.
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly.
And he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
I'm telling you, it's the great old ones. They're on us. The cultists are after us. They don't want us to finish this stream. But since you're scribbling away here, Marcus, I really appreciate your background, because in my brain. I'm like, you could take these character concepts, you could convert them over, you could run a Wretched game.
Yeah, easily.
Off of your 4 Against the Great Old Ones campaign. That'd be fun. It's like, I used to be a decent person. Then I found out that the universe is a more horrible place. Now I'm a wretch. I used to have hopes. I used to have dreams.
But yeah, Cloak of Darkness will allow us to escape combat without having to deal with another round of defense. So they can't hit us.
That sounds like something that we absolutely would have tried to find out about how to do.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I got that.
I mean, the negative is I bet we don't get any rewards for flight, but not losing resources counts as a gain in this context.
Yeah, definitely. Not getting scared to death will definitely be very beneficial.
I know, right?
I already have PTSD from World War I.
Like seriously, like the entire game, I was mainly worried about my sanity because I kept going so low.
Oh yeah,
you saved my bacon so many times on that.
Yeah, no, my sanity also. I was like, life you can get back. Life is easy. Sanity don't come back. That's just bad news.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, so I figured it out. It's taking the this webcam mic right here. It for some reason my regular mic is just not picking up as it should. I'll have to like reboot the entire thing and figure it out from there, I guess. But anyway, it's is Cthulhu non-binary. I've heard Cthulhu referred to as a he, so I don't think so.
I would argue Cthulhu is a tentacle, and that's all we need to know.
It is a beast.
That's true. Cthulhu doesn't conform to societal standards.
But the terrifying cacophony that I was talking about
to reality standards.
Exactly.
Did you just presume his existence?
So terrifying cacophony is we can win a combat against vermin automatically, or force a group of minions that lost more than half of its initial number to complete. But we don't get any experience points for that.
It's happening again, Raven.
Fuck.
They definitely don't want you to read that spell out loud.
He's mad at us now.
Cthulhu got offended.
He did.
Oh man, it's doing that again.
There you are.
Geez.
No, your voice is fine.
There we go.
For the moment.
For now.
You start trying to tell us that spell again, it's going to break.
Here, watch this. Okay, so it's just me now. It's just me.
Okay.
All right. Terrifying cacophony. Win a combat against vermin automatically. Or force a group of minions. Jesus Christ, it's doing it again.
All right. I'm going to make an executive decision here. Well, Raven argues with his stuff. I'm going to pull up the spell list. I'll read it.
I have it right in front of me. I can read it.
Okay, then you do it. Go.
Terrifying cacophony. Win a combat against vermin automatically, or force a group of minions that lost more than half of its initial number to flee. Do not count fleeing minions for XPs.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Right there. Bottom of the screen.
Well,
lower third.
Hey.
Yeah.
Investigators cooperating.
That's right.
My question is, Wolfgar, you're letting us have the first level as a walk. Do we have to roll for the subsequent XPs?
That's what I was saying before. Once we get only till we get to like level 3, because how hard is it to roll above a 1 or a 2? It just doesn't make a lot of sense. But
because I believe we got about, by the math we were calculating before you had your tech trouble, about 3 to 4 XP.
Yeah, we would have gotten enough to level twice.
Yeah.
Actually, each one of us would have got has enough to level once.
How so? Like, how much do you need to level?
Well, you only need 1 XP to level. You're burning that XP for the dice roll and then leveling up if the roll's successful. In our case today, each one of us did get that 1 XP because there were 4. We killed like 40 minions or more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we have like 2. We have 2 leftovers that we can apply to the next batch. So maybe since I really don't have anything planned for the next stream, if you guys want to do this again, because hey,
yeah, definitely.
Professor Dungeon Master did this, and I'm like on board. Professor Dungeon Master is declaring the month of July as Independent Games Month. And I was like, with our July 4th holiday, that really makes a lot of sense. So I don't know whether that was intentionally done or not. I'm just on board. I'm like, yeah, that
we're gonna defeat Cthulhu for Independence Day.
We declare our independence from the great old ones.
Okay, so by our usual math, unless you alter your schedule, that would be the 8th. Okay, which is after Independence Day, but who cares? Or it would be the 1st if you just wanted to meet next week.
You know what? Hey, Manny, you think our schedules will sync up again on the 1st?
I think they might. I have to check.
Yeah. So tentatively, let's just do it for the 1st.
Okay.
Let's go out with
same time.
Either way, yeah, same time.
Yeah, if we do it at the same time, I'll have plenty of time because I think I am working that day.
Yeah, same here.
I'll have time.
Okay, so
yeah.
So what we need to do is we need to collect a series of occult fireworks, and we need to attack the Eldritch Abomination with America, because Eldritch Abominations can't handle patriotism.
Red, white, and blue fireworks.
You can't fight patriotism.
Patriot front coming for them great old ones, man. I'm down. Perfect. So yeah, like we usually do this every other week, but I think this one's warranted enough that we can do this next week. So I will set that up for next week.
Call this non-Euclidean.
I'll set up the stream for next week, and then Manny and I will talk, and if schedules line up again as they've done the last couple weeks, we'll do it again. If not, we'll reschedule for the 8th or whenever we can get that together.
Yeah,
I know
great.
I'm going to be off that day, so we're good. And I really don't have anything else planned. So yeah, we could do it again. So it'll be 4 Against the Great Old Ones Part 2, and we will be kicking the shit out of whatever it is. Or die trying.
Yeah, Eldritch Inc. 2, Electric Boogaloo. More Eldritch.
Eldritch Boogaloo. So we'll do it again. And one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to thank Andrea for sharing this, because that was huge. Like that was that was a hell of a thing to wake up to. And I literally woke up to it. I was like, all right, what's going on Twitter? What the fuck? Holy shit. So the writer and the publisher got on board and shared that out with their audience. And I can't thank them enough for that. That was really cool. And this will be one of the independent games that we will feature. In the meantime, check out the Wretched Verse, check out Chalt, check out any independent games you guys recommend.
Well, similar vein, because Wolfgar knows, but now we get to tell the world, guys, my package finally arrived! Yay! So if
That's
Jason,
right, your Elf Layer package arrived.
So if you're watching this, Jason, Night Shift.
Nice.
Yeah. The Night Shift Companion.
Yes.
And then to assuage my hurt feelings, because I'm such an angry guy, right? They sent me the Faustian Dilemma, a small segment of a larger adventure.
Yes, it's awesome.
And the Night Shift
GM
GM's
toolkit.
toolkit, which comes with this pretty solid looking GM screen, which is, and this is the part that I like, this is extremely informational. This is not like one of those GM screen afterthought screens. This screen has exactly what you need in it for like almost everything, which is how a GM screen should be.
And in a similar vein, mine was late in shipping out. I had to work that week, so I didn't even really take notice. And it was Jason who contacted me, and he was like, falling over himself apologizing. And I'm like, it's thank you. That's great. I definitely appreciate you reaching out. And then I actually went back through my digital versions of everything. I found out I do have the GM toolkit. I just have it in PDF.
Different
I was
format.
like, okay, so I'll at some point I will definitely get it in print
if
keep that around.
If I can ramble a little off of our usual topic for just a moment,
Sure.
I don't just hang out with indie gamers who like indie games. I also hang out with indie comics pros who aren't very happy about the direction that modern comics have taken.
Naturally, what's the like?
Yeah, really. It's not even that we dislike them because they're popular. If you like mainstream stuff, that's fine. We like mainstream stuff too. It's just like if you're gonna read a Blade comic book, it should be Blade fighting vampires being cool, not Blade in a Cosby sweater talking to these kids. Right? The thing is that in that sphere, it is unfortunate to publicly admit, but I don't sugarcoat it. There are people who grift. Right, there are people who they promise a book, and they run a successful Kickstarter campaign, and then they don't fulfill, or they use the resultant rewards from fulfillment to start another Kickstarter or another Indiegogo before they ever finish fulfilling on the first project. Right, that's bad bueno. That's not good blood for anybody. The guys at Elf Lair Troll Lord, right? They didn't just make sure that we got our stuff. They went out of their way to fulfill and to make sure that you were happy with the results. That's the mark of a good company. That's the kind of people you want in your game industry because they care about the customer, and that's what we should all be super happy about.
Yeah, that's definitely true, and that's why I back Troll Lord and Elf Lair. And even I have never run into any issues with the Red Room, but I will say this: fulfillment through Lulu has never let me down.
Marcus has something. He's digging.
Oh boy, he's going for something.
He's disappeared into another dimension.
Here we go.
Thomas
Borg. Yeah.
Speaking of backing. Hold on. I'll fix that. Hold on.
Trapped between another dimension and this one.
Boom. Let's get rid of that.
I am jealous. Marcus,
I got this in the mail yesterday.
I like you, Marcus, but I also hate you. Because your library is way more organized than mine. How dare you?
It's okay. But yeah, this book is a beauty.
It's gorgeous.
I'm just like, oh wait, hold on. I'm just like, oh my god.
and here's the thing,
it is just filled.
Before I ordered, I actually got that book. I got the same cardinal red cover.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, I ordered mine. This was before they started doing a Kickstarter. And yeah, you get all the original maps and everything. This is stuff that when they say it's the Lost Dungeon.
All their original notes.
Yeah. All the original notes.
Crazy.
Everything. And you got to check out the movie Secrets of Blackmore. I think they're about to restock.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my DVD.
I want one so bad.
Yeah, I got one. I just have to wait.
It was the funniest thing. I got a friend who likes to bring me gamer vids, just to inspire my anger, because I'm a crotchety grognard, And I basically look at a lot of commentators and go, they're wrong. It's not accurate. It's incorrect. Right. And at the end of one of these videos where I was like, the person was like, and you should check out Secrets of Blackmore. And I was like, all right, they get a pass because they supported Blackmore.
But yeah, I was so happy. I was happy, but at the same time, we were a little disappointed because we ordered 2 of them. And we only got 1. So I already messaged him on Twitter, and my lady emailed him because the book that didn't arrive was hers. And so
I mean, here's hoping.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a beautiful book.
It is.
I was so happy.
There was such a magical experience about getting that. Like when it arrived, I was like carefully opening the package. I got that box open. I carefully unwrapped it. I pulled it out, and I still just go through it, and it's like being taken back in time. I mean, this is how they played.
It really is.
In the 70s. This is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this was played by OD&D rules. But
well, this is like pre D&D, right? Like this is what D&D came from.
And this is from the Blackmore setting.
Yeah,
this is actually a part of that setting.
Yep.
And that was Dave Arneson's baby.
Yep.
The Greyhawk setting was Gygax's. Blackmore was all Arneson, and it was super interesting seeing like how they played back then, and some of the even the espionage games they did. They had official looking documents. When I say, I hear people, goofy voices and everything, and I'm like, I'm a mix, man. I like that old school, like the way we did it today, but I also do like doing the voices. We did some of that today. We like that. Some of us like that mix of story gaming and mechanics. This was a game where it's kind of reminiscent of Top Secret, which I have in my closet up there. I've got all my box sets up there now, and they actually typed up official, when I say official looking, if you're like me and you just don't know what most government documents look like, these looked super good. I mean, they took that role playing to the next level. Right. And I was amazed. I mean, they had typewritten letters on letterheads with titles, sounded very official, and then they were constantly plotting against each other and in teams and all this other stuff. And I was like, damn, I wish I could have been part of that.
Yeah,
it looks so messy, but it looks so good. And that's why I like games like this, games like 4 Against Darkness, Alone Against Fear. These are very simplified mechanics. They are designed to get you into the game and get you playing.
Up and running, yeah.
Running.
I might have I'm gonna have to get this book.
And a lot of it is going mechanically, right there at the table, doing this by yourself. It's a lot of random dice rolls. The story is emergent and it's taking place all up here.
Right.
But people just watched the 4 of us do this cooperatively.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And now, even in replay,
it was great. I had a lot of fun.
They're going to see emergent story, random dice rolls.
It absolutely pings on what Basic and T-shirt have been talking about recently, where the story just became readily self-apparent, right, from the results. The thing is at the same time, just by the structure of the game, right? There's already a pre-built story. You start with an investigation. By the end of the investigation, we know we will run into something world-shaking, right?
Yep.
It's just the path in between those 2 points is unclear. So it's not like it's not a story game, but the randomization creates interesting things. No 2 games of this are going to be exactly alike.
Mm-hmm. Right. And if you let the dice decide, you actually learn how to deal with situations as they arise. It doesn't have to follow your 50-page backstory or whatever it is, which I think that's the thing. We have people who don't know just how to kind of mix those elements and balance them out. For us, it's super easy.
Yeah.
It's never been easier than it is today. And I think that's why I advocate for solo gaming so much, because if you solo game, you obviously learn the rules. You're going to fuck up, and that's part of it.
Yep.
You fuck up and you learn from it, though. That's that rule that's going to stick in your head. You come to the table as the GM already armed to the teeth, ready to go, ready to teach others. And, I said this, really only the GM they're the only ones that need the material. But if you got everybody else who's able to check up on that, then, you got a table that's running like a well-oiled machine. And we just proved that today.
That actually happened a couple of times in this session. You were reading a lot of information, you were doing a lot of stuff, right? And I'm not like reading over your shoulder, but it was on screen. I'm looking at it. I'm seeing a couple of things a paragraph down that were like, oh yeah, and there's this too, right? Which is how we got to Pikmin's house, which I really wish I hadn't now, but I've been there.
But no, look, we had this is the great part, because you would look at like official Chaosium Call of Cthulhu and you would think, oh, that's going to follow the source material more closely. But the fact is, in just less than 100 pages, it's already touched on this. And I mean, that's a lot of material.
It is.
And this is $25 at Barnes & Noble. Mm-hmm. It's not bad. And if you haven't read this, or you haven't started reading any of this, I would suggest doing it, because, Lovecraft's language is a bit dense.
Mm-hmm. And while you were having your tech problems, I remarked to Marcus, because he still had his interdimensional Wretchedverse screen up, that you could very easily take the base of these characters as a concept, convert them over to the Wretchedverse, and run them as Wretched characters. You used to
definitely.
You used to have a normal life, but now you've seen things, and now you're Wretched scum. Have a nice day.
Yep.
And one of the Wretched books that I recommend, and this is a big boy here. It is
that Darkness? One. Yes, I want that one. I want that one.
And I worked on it.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I've got Bastards, and I've got the core.
Yep, I got that one too.
I'm still working on my tome. I've just been busy with real life and work, but hopefully, if Wolfgar has a free moment, I can get my buddy Cal here to go. Like, can you look at me?
Yeah, Darkness.
Tell me how not to suck.
Darkness is so good.
It is, and there's so much to it. I mean, just pages upon pages.
The only rough part now is trying to balance the fact that it's I want to say like a 1.5 edition book just before second ed drops, so you can do a little bit of conversion. But that's not terrible, and I'm sure they'll update it.
Eventually, yeah.
And then
the conversion isn't intense or anything like that.
And this is the part that I worked on, which was the Cursed Tarot deck.
Oh yeah. Oh, I knew about that.
That was my contribution to this work, and of course, naturally, when you open this bad boy up, where did it go? There it is. Additional writing, boys, right there.
Nice.
Yep. So I got another credit to my name there. The other one I worked on that I edited was Cowpunchers Reloaded. I think Manny.
Oh, nice! I want to get that.
Yeah, you show me that one.
Yeah. So
I want to get that.
If you like that John Wayne Western style game, I think that's going to.
I want to get his new Mesoamerican game that he's.
Oh yeah. No, Blood and Obsidian looks great.
Yeah,
it's not
but he's not calling it.
Anymore.
Yeah, it's not calling it Blood and Obsidian.
Oh no, he had to change it because there's something that has a similar name now.
Yeah,
Makwaik is what the name is now. I have practiced the fuck out of trying to say that, and I think
what's it called again?
Makwaik.
Oh yeah, I'll never get that.
It is an Aztec word.
Yeah,
I just don't know what it means. I saw the word and had to go look up how to pronounce it. And when I looked it up, I was like, okay, I really need to practice this because it's my own personal hang up. I hate butchering anyone's name.
Yeah.
I hate butchering any name. So I will, if I don't know what it is, I'll usually ask or I'll look it up myself. And, Makwaik, that's how you pronounce that L at the end, apparently. So you're just making a clicking sound with your tongue. And I was like, okay. And then when I got back into the Gilded room, that's exactly what they were talking about. And the very thing I looked up, John had posted. I was like, oh shit. And this game is, God, it looks so brutal.
Like, yeah, it looks amazing.
He's not pulling punches with this, and this is like his own ancestry. He is not pulling punches with this.
It's one of my favorite Vampire the Requiem characters. Was a Mesoamerican vampire, and it's also one of those occasions where like I was displeased with my gaming group because you're at a LARP. That's right, I'm a filthy LARPer. I'm at a LARP, and everyone's like, I don't give a shit about your character stuff, man. It's like, no, you don't understand. This human I'm taking care of, I'm going to be nice to all year, and then I'm going to violently beat it to death and drown it because that's my religion. And it's like, wait, what? It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And on the night of the new moon, my character skins someone's face off and wears it because I'm not me tonight. It's like, Joe, that's messed up. It's like, that's reality.
By the way, for anybody else, we're coming upon the month of July, which is going to be Independent Games Month. Another one I recommend, Mutants. Patty wrote it. It's really cool. This one you will need miniatures or tokens to play, and a good battle mat. And he sent me some minis. Some of them got a little broken, but I don't think it's anything I can't repair. So I'm going to go back and look at what Louis recommends. There were just small appendages. One had like a hand with a sword that got broken off. Some of them, I think one of them was like a skull piece that had come off. And I was like, well, I don't really think that's going to be all that important. But there were some miniatures in there. I'm looking at them and I'm like, these are pretty cool. And he did them on his 3D printer. He based them with it felt like metal that had been painted over, a little metal disc, had cork on top of it, and I was like, oh, that's going to make flocking super easy.
Well, let me ask a stupid question real quick. What's our opinion collectively, Wolfgar, of Goodman Games?
Okay, so with Goodman Games, I still like them.
Okay,
cool. I do.
Well, pertinent because I don't want to drop an ad for somebody who's on the bad boy list.
They're not on the bad list. The thing is, I know that they did the same thing that Chris Gonnerman did with Basic Fantasy, where they dropped the gender specific pronouns and went for something gender neutral. I know they did that. However, the books that I have, they don't have that. And I was like, okay, I got those. I'm fine. I'm okay with that.
Well, the reason I ask is because I was just looking up Keeping the Borderlands Reincarnated because we were talking about games we like, and Keeping the Borderlands is like my favorite adventure for fantasy role playing ever. It's not that, but Goodman Games has something free today. According to their Twitter, as of about 4 hours ago. So there's free stuff at goodmangames.com if you want to go grab it.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay.
Because free is the right price for game-hungry gamers.
If it's free, it's for me. If it's free, it's for me. But I have Temple of Elemental Evil, and I'm going to say this, if you're an old school gamer, you definitely have to have that two book volume. It is, they have the original in there, and they have their update, and they have all this history and behind the scenes stuff about it, which I've always said this, when it comes to professional wrestling, I find the stories from the road more interesting than the matches that I saw. And the matches were pretty interesting back in the day. But now I'm hearing all these stories, and the stories from the road are even wilder, and I love gaming history. So I love reading about it. I think it's great.
Oh, that's a great idea. I gotta tell Basic that he'll flip.
What's that?
Okay, so one of the indie comics that I've got a script for but have not been able to print is called The High Flying Hombre Lobo, and it's based on the idea that there are ancient Mesoamerican totemic masks that are magical, that are basically lucha masks, right?
Oh.
And the main character puts one on, and his face gets stuck. He can't take it off once it's on, right? So he has to become a lucha, and he has like werewolf powers, hence Hombre Lobo, right?
Right.
And so he gets pulled into this supernatural underworld, very wretched darkness, because there are other masks. right? And there are other masked fighters, which all sounds very funny. And I was like, wait a minute, you could take his Mesoamerican game, play the ancient story, right, and then port that forward into a Wretched Darkness or other modern-based indie retro clone type game, right? And do a continuous story of both, where you have generational figures carrying these magical masks.
And I think, Joe, you and I talked a couple nights ago. We were talking about Wasted Lands, which is coming this Tuesday. That Kickstarter starts this Tuesday. Everybody watching, whether you're watching live or in replay, get on that. It's going to use the same system as Night Shift, so there's no learning curve there. If you know Night Shift, you know this game. And
Luchadors of the Wasteland.
Luchadors of the Wasteland. There we go. But I jokingly brought this up. I was like, say you have a character, and that character becomes this fabled god, which is what Wasted Lands is. That's the new take. That's the new spin on fantasy, which I think is great. And that character survives the campaign, and use that same character as an immortal character from the Night Companion and Night Shift. You got your immortal character with a team of investigators, and they're talking about this ancient god, and he just goes, "No, that's bullshit. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me set the record straight. This never happened. This did, and that guy's dead, but it's not what this is making it out to be." And they're like, "How do you know?" "Because I was there." That's me they're talking about. He's just like this guy who every time they investigate something, they get this big mythical story, and he just ruins it because I was there. There's no way that shit's possible. Hold on. No, I didn't strike him with a bolt of lightning. I hit him with a sword. It just flashed.
You just reminded me of something that made me cranky before I fell asleep last night.
Oh no. Oh,
okay. The random video on YouTube, you can go do your own legwork, talking about Hunter the Reckoning Second Ed that's coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the title of the video was, "They made a supernatural RPG." It's like, no, Hunter the Reckoning predates Supernatural. You gobbling grog goof. Just that's the kind of thing that makes me a cranky man, because I'm like,
I still love the time Jason
people's gaming ignorance really bothers me about like the well-being of future noobs.
Yeah, and I still love the fact that on the last live stream, Jason reiterated this, because we brought it up again, that someone at a convention was using Night Shift to run a Scooby-Doo game. I was like, that's
still
amazing.
great.
That's great.
That's still great.
And I think, Joe, you had an IP, King of the Hill. Four guys that were working Joe's. They were supernatural investigators.
For Hunter the Vigil, we did a game. The joke was that the King of the Hill show happened. Everything in it's what actually went down, but that's the mortal existence,
right?
And that the real characters are not quite what you think. Like Dale is in the know that his wife is cheating on him with John Redcorn, and that this is not his. But he's like, I gotta be a decent human, right? So I'm gonna raise this kid right, and I'm gonna keep him out of the supernatural, right? Hank wants to keep Bobby out of the quote family business because he wants Bobby to have a real life, right? And you start getting, it's like, well, why is Bill so damaged? It's like, because he's been hunting a long time. He's seen some shit. Right? So the reality of the world became the game reality. It all really fit. And our hunter group was called the Rainy Street 4 because it's literally the 4 dudes from Rainy Street who hunt monsters in their spare time.
And I think Boomhauer was just putting on the stammer.
Right. No. We actually had someone who was pretty good at Boomhauer be the stammer. Okay. So the stammer's real, but he's a cop. Remember, he's an actual marshal.
I mean, you know why I done pulled you over and everything, man. You know how fast you were going, man. That thing, you're just taking off, man.
But no, here's the thing. I'm not kidding. Gamer stories. We did a plot line, right, about Hank Hill's mortal job working for
Strickland Propane,
because Fatherton was somehow cutting him out in the market. They discovered that Fatherton had hooked up with Strickland's obsessed ex who didn't die, right? And she was actually raising zombies. They were not just using illegals, they were using zombies to work the pumps 24 hours a day.
Oh,
so they had to go raid Fatherton Fuels to kill zombies.
Oh,
right? And since
go off the workforce.
Since they didn't have any heavy equipment, Hank Hill went to his garage and made a at-home flamethrower.
Using propane and propane accessories.
Right, it's a clean burning fuel for fighting the monsters.
Well, this is a clean burning fuel, and I reckon it'll burn out a few zombies as well.
Right. The reason I mention it is because do you honestly think any of that is actually outside the scope of a King of the Hill episode? It's not. It's totally in setting, which makes it hilarious.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, with any kind of game, Wretched Darkness, Night Shift, Hunter, any of those you could do Supernatural with. You might have to retool it just a touch, but you could do that.
The only thing we did that was vaguely inappropriate, because one of our players is a bit of a spicy boy, is our friend named Patrick, who works as an EMT, played Khan.
Oh no! Right? No!
Which means he was doing nothing but shit talking Hank Hill the entire time. But we argued based on stuff in show, right? That Khan had actually been a monster hunter in Laos, and that's why he was a bad boy in a shirt because he's like, oh, he's a martial artist, he does knives and shit. You just don't know. And he wants his daughter to live a normal life. So
I get communist for fun for you.
Right. We had a situation. Literally, we drove out with Hank's pickup truck. We had Cotton in the back seat. Because Cotton's the old monster hunter, right? Who's retired, right? With a gun emplacement, the heavy weapon.
Oh, he's in a technical.
Right, because he couldn't move because he's got no shin, so he just sit behind a big gun and be like,
"Everybody, stay the hell out of the way!"
Right.
Yeah, chopping them up.
It's so brilliant. It's so amazing. It's still not as funny as what happened in our Promethean game, though.
Yeah.
In our Promethean game, very briefly, one of our players forgot that he had an effect where his regular blows did lethal damage. So while they were trying to get somebody's car out of impound, he literally punched the guy at the desk so hard he died. And we were like, oh shit. So then it became a Scooby-Doo scramble to get the car and get out before they were found. It's more hilarious because they're like, what do we do with the body? We can't just leave it here. So they had to bend it into a pretzel. They broke it in half and bent it to put it in the trunk.
It's gonna smell like the trunk from Goodfellas.
Right. When they got to their hidey hole where they were being guested by another Promethean who happened to be a mortician, he was like, okay, I can help you get rid of this, but your Vegas privileges are done. When we bury these, you leave and you never ever come back, or I'll kill you. And they said, okay, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, that is rough. I ain't gonna lie, that's rough.
He made them help dismember the guy and bury him across several coffins.
Could have saved a lot of time just by going and paying a pig farmer to starve his pigs for a few days and then feeding that body to the pigs. If you want to take something from Snatch.
Oh, sure, but they had less than 24 hours to get their affairs in order and leave.
Oh no!
Their host was very upset that they had betrayed his trust by murdering somebody and causing a spectacle in his town.
Okay, all right. So wrapping up here, we're
coming up on the third hour.
Let's we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. So next week, tentatively. If not, then we'll do it the following week on the 8th. Just remember, July is Independent Games Month, so be sure to start scoping out independent gaming companies today. Today is Free RPG Day, isn't it? Is that what?
Yes.
Okay, so today's Free RPG Day. Go and see what's being offered. Hey, take everything free. That's a great way to check out something. And just remember, as I always like to say, love you all. Take care of yourselves and each other. Always play what lights you up, and as always, play on.
Bye.